that was shit. That was first
It's a
thing.
skateboard.
Hey,
Next to your surfer.
Moments, do you want to go skateboard?
Hello, fellow Utes. You're the one that's the lowest level we haven't done yet.
I don't know which ones you guys haven't done yet.
That one.
This one?
Yes.
They have little swirlies around the top, just like every other game. If there's a mission.
If only you'd played 2 or 3 of the games before this.
Hey. If only I actually had a chance to watch the stream last. Phone died. There was no plugin available.
I watched like halfway through what they got of towers.
Intro!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to FaE.
Wait, stop. I did it. I did a hand signal for future Kane to put in the intro right where I hand signaled.
Somebody new in the house. Somebody never saw before.
Alright.
Oh, a new friend. Where is he?
Because we have a camera on us so you can see the hand signal.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Oh, that's the wrong one again.
No, it's my shit. Get out of here.
Who wants free dogs?
I already have one.
I'm not allowed to have any more dogs.
My dog pisses me off enough.
Tell me how I got so small.
You could totally fit through that.
The plight of every man. How did I get so small?
Zinga.
Don't be afraid.
You're fucking creepy.
Because they want to be taller.
How interesting. I've never seen a mouse like you before.
Mouse?
Never.
Jack, you better explain things to
I mean, her mom and stepsisters. That's all she ever sees.
He had a dad and he just died. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he died when she was negative. They actually froze his sperm and then impregnated her mother.
Her mother died before her.
Who was a servant of this bitch?
Actually, they froze her ovaries too. She was growing in a petri dish.
Test tube, baby.
She was growing in a petri dish.
Test tube, baby.
Call me Vin.
The reason her stepmom hates her so much is she was the catalyst, and she wrecked her vagina.
I'll see you in a little while then.
Did she walk out
Pretty much.
like Stewie after Fritz?
Yeah.
Wow, I guess she's got her hands full.
According to GameSpot, when they were announcing the
She didn't
PS2,
seem to mind
the
much though.
PlayStation 2 will ship in North America on October 26, 2000 at a price of US dollars $299. The retail software
sounds like
will ship at a suggested retail price of USD $49.
All I dreamed about.
SCEA plans to ship 1 million PS2 units at launch and a total of 3 million consoles by the end of the company's fiscal year in March.
Oh well.
Well, the question is how many units were sold.
I know. But it's really interesting. I didn't think they'd actually keep it.
Hey,
Some people like to look up the histories of consoles.
You know, I knew they were around $300 because when PS3 came out and it was $400, people were outraged that it was so much more. And that's why Sony almost went under a few years back. That was more than a few years back. That was like a decade ago.
You made a mini!
That is.
You made them smaller than they already were,
No, it was a big guy.
It was a big guy.
but they're also the size of mice.
Alright, we came in the hole.
I better follow Jack.
I'm trying to follow it.
For the Jag.
155
Fuck that
million
mouse.
PS2s have been sold.
What? How many?
155 million as of
How
2011.
many Switches? As of 2011?
Yep. Well, no, sorry, it's 150 million as of 2011. I think the 155 is just kind of
adding
Fuck
extra.
you.
So how much did you grind up?
wait.
I couldn't grind up even a single level.
Oh wow.
That is how steep the grinding curve is at level 1 to 2 to 3.
Cinderella going?
I went through that world like 5 times.
Fun fact: average of
Have you become
10
friends
games
already?
per person for 1.5 billion copies of video games being sold for PS2.
They
Oh, that's
sold
wonderful.
7, 3,
Yeah.
so far.
Nothing even comes close to the PS2.
Oh, I didn't. Like I said, I
You
don't.
look happy, Cinderella.
This was the first. Okay, so
I'm going to the royal
Arts
ball tonight.
Technica.
I guess dreams really do come true.
On that outfit, you're not,
My
girl.
dress will have to
They
wait.
sold 10 million
Units in
units
under 9
10
months. And so, okay, you also have to take
I'm
into
coming.
account how long the PS2 was actually sold. So if we're going by the 150 million
forgot to
copies
get
by
chat up.
2011, and it came out in 2000, that's 11 years that you have to divide it out by.
11 years? Oh my god.
With what? But what do we need to get?
Look around the house. Lots of pretty things.
Okay, let's do it.
Actually,
I'll go find whatever.
Oh, actually, the
Jock, you get
DS
set up here.
is close to reaching PS2. They're at 145 million. So they're only a million away. But that's
Well,
not a
the
console.
DS
It's a
is
handheld.
also
It's a
cheap
hand-
and very convenient.
It's also handheld instead of console. Very different platform.
Gotcha.
White sash, white lace, white pink sash.
Third is the
okay,
subtitle.
so it says that it has sold 10 million units in under 9 months.
It's been out for almost 3 years now, hasn't it?
The
Switch?
No.
Oh, the Switch came out
This is-
this
It's,
March.
I thought it came out before PS4.
no, only 9 months.
Oh.
Well,
No.
more than 9 months now, but
Yeah, it came out March. It's been almost a year.
okay.
Oh, that's right, it was the Wii U that came out in 2012.
Okay, so here's a figure that would work
Hey,
that
Matt.
works for both the amount of stuff sold within the time limit. Worldwide, 14.95 million worldwide shipments for the PS2, approximately 8 months after its launch.
I just did.
Yeah, so
And they're
currently-
looking for the Switch to get somewhere between 25 and 30 million recorded production copies
By next
through the
fiscal
next
year.
by the next fiscal year.
the
15.56 million total sales of the 4 year month.
the two consoles that come closest to PS2 are PlayStation and Wii, at 102 million and 101 million respectively.
But I'm talking about the fact that
Yeah.
it still has such it's still having a long time. And it has to go to Switch.
Yeah.
So to give it the total versus early.
Come on, get up there.
The early approximation between the Switch and the PS2 is that the Switch sold about 10 million in 9 months, and the PS2 sold 14.5, nearly 15.
Yeah. I don't think anything's ever going to quite reach the ridiculous sales PS2 has had, because PS2 kind of led the whole gaming wave in America.
I remember the PS2 was the reason why Xbox was...
They came out similar times. Give me a second.
I know they came out similar times, but I think it was...
I know the PlayStation 2 exists because Nintendo botched a thing with Sony and went
Yep.
with Philips and
pushed that up really hard.
little CDI games. Never looked up the CDI games.
Xbox came out in 2001, and PS2 was 2000.
Like I said,
Yeah.
Microsoft saw how well the gaming community
Probably.
was and went, oh, you.
Xbox is not a bad performing console either.
No, it really isn't.
I have one. I love it.
I have an Xbox 360. It still does its job pretty well. Which
Mine
is
shit
literally
out on me.
every now and then I play something. By every now and then, I mean like every blue moon or every like 10 years apart.
I only have 3 or 4 games I actually played for my original Xbox, and that's Def Jam, Fight for New York. It's one of the best fighting games I've ever played.
Oh,
I originally played on an Xbox, but that's what my family got my brother. It was the time that PlayStation 3 came out, and he was trying to convince me to give him a PlayStation 3. I used
Three
it
was
as
so
a
gross.
Huh?
3 was so gross.
Yes,
I like the
it,
PS3 a lot more than the Xbox 360.
PS3 was not that great performing wise. It had a lot of issues.
That's
It froze a lot, and it was way too expensive for when it came out.
See, I never had a problem with my PS3. I had so many friends that had so many problems with Xbox 360.
we burned through about 3 or 4 PS3s within 2 or 3
Really?
years.
I
Yes.
never had to ever change the PS3.
I've changed it before.
I didn't. No, I only had to do it once. That was because I believe I know the reason.
Or issue.
It wasn't a port issue. It was the fact that it kept having to go between. Kind of just froze up.
You know, the issue with both 360 and PS3 is they were
There you go.
they felt a bit rushed, honestly, because they both had a lot of software issues.
Yeah.
And
360's Red Ring of
Hold
Death,
the
right?
jump.
yes,
360
360 had 4 different issues, which were all called the Red Ring of Death.
If
And
you
one
had the
was
full 4 ring, if you had the full ring of death, it was actually your happiest because that just meant overheat.
pretty much, yeah.
If it was a 1 ring of death, it was a hardware issue.
The
Wait,
big one that
2
you really didn't want was
was it?
3 rings.
The second, the half ring of death was a software issue, and the third ring of death was we have no fucking clue. You're
Pretty
dead.
much.
You're dead in the one.
Pretty
My
much.
coworker has her 360. Like she turned it on after a while, and it had a ring thing. And I'm like, well, look it up, and then tell me what it is, and we'll look up and see which Red Ring of Death it is, and see what's going on. She's like, that was my baby. Or, like, I was super careful with that one. My Xbox, on the other hand, did not fare so well, but like it survived, and she was mean to it. You know, I accidentally dropped it,
Anyways,
and her Xbox survived.
see, the reason I preferred 360 over PS3 is because Sony really screwed the pooch for that generation. They charged way too much for their console. They took too long to reduce the price.
I didn't have. I had it with reduced price. My
Yeah.
family did.
They took too long to reduce the price, and by the time they'd already missed out on so much revenue because of it. They could not keep up with all the issues happening for quite some time.
The reason why I actually preferred the PlayStation 3 over the Xbox any time is because my family was cheap and it was free internet.
Don't hit me.
Oh.
You want
We'll
it
do
there.
nothing.
Like, the fact that I didn't have to pay $15 extra on stuff.
You're now to pop that so you can spend that.
Was incredibly nice, and actually why I even got that dinner.
Just keep spamming this one. It's going to take some time for those to get down. That one especially, I don't know what the issue is with the testing. There you go.
Got hit with a finisher.
See, for me, it wasn't even the finisher. I hit it with like 3 or 4 finishers. I think I was hitting the web technically instead of the cheese.
Yeah.
So the game was just being a cock.
You can miss it pretty damn easily.
Oh, look, I like
Funnily
it.
enough, I was actually one of those people that actually really enjoyed
For what?
the PlayStation Home.
Oh,
What's
fuck.
that?
It was literally just a social area
Jump
for
on that red
PlayStation-
ball.
for PlayStation.
You keep just
I don't see
The
it.
one
You're not turning
window.
your camera enough.
the one window.
You keep turning it until there you go.
You kept turning it so that one window of fucking shit you can't see.
Hey,
is the
but
third
when
one.
I'm trying to turn it over that way, you don't need to keep yelling at me that I'm not turning it far enough. I was trying to get it turned over that way.
Anyways, as I was saying, the 4 games I have for Xbox. Mine and Kane's favorite shooter. It's the best shooter ever. Battlefront 2. Battlefront is really good.
I don't play very many shooters though, so.
The original Star Wars Battlefront games were really good.
It's $4.
Probably.
Was that what it was? It was, and it was like $4.99.
I think Battlefront 1 is
Battlefront.
$4.99.
Battlefront 2 is like $3.
For PlayStation.
Oh.
They're both.
You didn't tell me I needed a pearl, you asshat. Oh.
No, you meant at GameStop today. Battlefront, the new Battlefront for PS4 is $5.
Wait, Battlefront 1 or Battlefront 2?
Battlefront 1.
Yeah.
The Battlefront 2 is still old enough, it's still new enough that it's not quite hit.
That would be hilarious.
Although I did see some, and apparently with the way that my Pro for it, would have dropped it down by a good, like, and it was like at 50.
I hate when games do this with their stupid
$53,
quests, like,
drop down.
get all these things. Oh, by the way, we need one more thing.
Thunder play Darksiders. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a thing you're running into with Darksiders. Like I said, there's so much fucking backtracking. I played through all of it on 360.
There it is.
It was horrendous.
That was one of the things I hate about, like, World of Warcraft quests,
Hyper.
is that you'd go and be getting, like,
Oh,
a shit ton of
just
stuff.
from-
Like, oh, by the way, we need this
Messenger
thing
messages.
that you were just in that area for, by the way.
Oh yeah, you guys were very chatty.
You guys were.
What?
You guys were incredibly chatty on you know, at the messenger chats.
Really?
So talking. Literally, my phone would have scenarios for like 5 minutes, just continuous buzzing.
I didn't think we were that talkative today.
Me neither.
It was
My phone went off well, but that's
mostly
because
when
of Discord.
Nodak was like talking about taken out by Kane rolling around on his bed. Trying to figure out in his free picture.
And then I kicked Kane out of the group.
Take the pearls, Jack.
Go out of the group.
I'll hold them off. Run.
All's fair.
It's funny though, because when Kodak messaged me about it in private chat, he's like, wait, what? Did somebody delete the group chat? I'm like, oh?
It tells you who kicked you out, though.
Actually,
I didn't see a
it didn't even
notification.
say who.
It actually
Yeah.
doesn't tell
Oh,
you
really?
who kicked you out. You don't get any.
It told me that you kicked me out.
Yeah, because I invited you back right away.
It was before the invite
No,
that it showed me.
you
Yeah, no, because
you don't get an invite. You just get put back in the group.
You can scroll up and see
Yeah.
and see the details.
I have not.
Within
I
a
did not
second,
see
I
it.
invited
I
you.
did not, like, in all honesty, if you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have known.
Right. I'm kinda...
You had to hit the details.
Like, for me, it was literally.
Well, how do
it
I
was
get to
literally, I saw-
items?
Wait, you can't. Not in a battle.
Well, then I'm gonna die.
Feeling. I always forget how you do.
It's mine.
Right on the D-pad.
Or left.
I thought left was another menu.
I find it incredibly
I thought
funny.
left was another menu.
That's a different. That's
Wait.
3Ds.
Get onto
Oh, you're right.
Lucifer's back!
Don't ever get on Lucifer's back.
Oh man, you too.
Keep smacking him. He's just a pussy.
Haha. I don't want to rewatch Cinderella right now.
Cinderella.
Bad cowboy!
Oh.
Save a horse. Ride a cat.
Ow.
Dang, you did not do any of those.
No, they were not giving me any.
Ah. Wasn't prepared for it to be
You
that
fucked up.
You know, sadly, the first world for each character sucks.
It really does.
It takes you like an hour to get to level 5, which is fun.
Well, it's because they only spawn basic bitches there.
Yeah. And they're worth like 1 point each.
Yeah, and you
It's
have
awful.
to get like, I think it's 300 for level 3.
Something like that.
I was lucky to get down to fucking 80 some shit.
friends.
Fish are friends, not food.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about.
I mean, look at all that damn.
Oh no, I fully agree with you. It's just that I completely had forgotten about it.
Well, they're actually a mainstay in the series now.
Yeah.
The only game that doesn't have it after this is 3D. Because they have a much better system in that game.
Which they're also going to have in 3.
I think they like combine the two. Into one.
They basically put everything
I
from
think I'd
every
be terrified
game.
if I had a cat like this.
Every
It's
cat
that.
is like Lucifer.
Not every cat.
Yes, every cat.
My cat's docile as fuck.
Our old cat was awful.
Oh, wait, I could just, yeah. Wait. Aqua has it.
Yeah,
If I
but you
survive
ran
long
out
enough-
your dealing.
No, I know, but if I survive long enough.
No, dealing doesn't recharge.
Yeah.
You have to pick up orbs. Its focus egg comes back from.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Just
Ah,
hit
that's right.
it. He can't get a full shot lock off. He doesn't even have half a bar.
Hit a wall.
And he would need at least a full shot lock to kill this girl this point. Or a round. You might be able to kill him. You might be able to kill him with a full shot lock. And when he drops, just try using your shot.
Yeah, shoot you a few
Yeah,
times.
The reason why that didn't work is because you were off the
I
screen
know.
and it brings the. Yeah.
I know. Not intentional.
And you did a little damage.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now's your chance. Got this.
Get on the Hydra's back!
You didn't retaliate. That's weird. Strike him. Strike Raid will honestly be your best friend right now.
Oh, I noticed.
He's just waiting. You're dead.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh my
That
god,
was
you got lucky.
perfect.
Yes!
Yeah!
Bravo, sir.
Good job.
Bravo.
I dropped the
You learned Diamond
I-
Dust. You're now a Bleach
Isn't
movie.
that I gotta... I beat the boss.
Neither
I
one
beat
of
the
us can
boss.
grab. One of us.
You're
Boss,
now.
it's still boss.
We are now a
Trying to pick
Bleach
that up
movie,
off the
guys.
ground.
Oh, that's a big
What?
thank you.
We're now a Bleach
No
movie.
thanks, Nick.
The
Diamond
name-
Dust.
You saved
Really?
me before, so I
Diamond
saved
Dust
you.
Rebellion, I
That's
think,
what
is the name of the movie.
Oh.
It's it follows
Strike
Hitsugaya
Raid.
mainly.
Victory. Strike Raid for victory.
Oh well. What's a royal ball?
Well, a
The
royal
ball.
ball
The
is a
royal.
ball that is encrusted with
Suppose
wonderful gems and
This
diamonds.
world is so much better in the next game.
Completely
That was
completely
3Ds.
wonderful.
No.
So that number that called me earlier just messaged me saying, "Hey, I had a missed call from this number because I tried to call them back." I'm like, "I had a fucking missed call from you."
Is that my dress?
Yes, it's a present from us. Now you have a dress for the ball.
I like the fact that he's the smallest person out of the trio,
And he's the one that gets shrunk
and he's the
down.
one that gets struck down.
Well, if they shrunk Tara down, he'd be like at her fucking waistline, so I mean.
He'd be a dwarf, perfect for Snow White.
What's up, inventory?
You know what? Would fuck them.
Huh?
We all know it's what she's.
I wonder.
Who wouldn't
Being a
fuck Tara?
Keyblade master is all I've dreamed about.
Aqua.
Well, you're not the
True. She has higher standards.
Let's be real here. I'm sure that under the right circumstance, she
All share the
totally
same
would.
dream.
Under Rule 34, she would.
Stop.
Funny.
That's the only
Stop.
rule that's ever needed.
Stop.
And cut in the Rule 34 images.
Ooh.
You don't wanna.
Let's see if I can find
That's how
some.
you get
No. See, Rule
We're
34
not
won't
monetized.
have Aqua Terra. It'd be Aquaven.
Oh, I bet I
Yeah,
can find some Rule
actually,
34
a lot of
Aquaterra.
them.
I'm sure that there is Aqua Terra, but
Well-
I can guarantee there's more Aquaven.
I think they just call that Mud. That's their ship name, Mud.
What is Aqua
You're
and
terrible.
Ven's rain?
Wet and wild.
It works.
Because he's wet and she's wet.
What would Ven in?
Ven and Terra?
Ven and Terra.
Tornado.
Dust.
Dust Devil. That'd be what it would be.
So, look up Rule 34 Aqua Terra. They get a fucking bunch of watches.
See what I mean?
What? I'm not even joking. Rule 34 Aqua Terra.
Look at that watch board.
Oh man.
To be fair, they are really nice watches.
They are pretty nice watches.
Still no sign of Terra.
I can see Codsworth's fucking
Here's one.
that thing.
It finally crashed on me earlier today.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently,
Yeah.
5 settlements at like 25 people, but because of the autonomous, the Sims mod, they're all active at the same time.
Oh god.
So that's why my system goes down. So 20 people at 5 settlements doing work, and also the factories. There's an oil
I've never seen
pump
anyone so beautiful.
for one, so it's constantly moving all the time.
Who are you?
So
I'm
if I go
Ventus.
into one of those
You can
areas,
call me Ven.
it crashes the game.
So you overmodded is what I'm hearing.
No, it's just the one mod.
So, I...
No,
It was,
it's
the,
hell
wrong,
on
it was
your-
the wrong Terra
You
for Rule
overmod,
34.
meaning that you use
It
the
showed
mod
the Teen
too
Titans
much.
Terra.
It's too good.
It is. I wish I could have had it.
Oh,
Gotta put
especially
Kingdom Hearts.
Well then.
Oh, apparently a person is a modder for Zelda Breath of the Wild, and they made a mod where they had no name. The Keyblade no name.
I'm not afraid. We can't
And
just leave
Keyblade
Aurora like
no
this.
name.
Oh, his has a name. I don't remember. What
No,
it
no,
is,
but
though.
he called it no.
Come on. Let's go get her.
Okay.
And it's just like, it's actually a pretty good rendition of it.
You're absolutely right. The Forbidden
It
Mountain
better
has
one
stood
hit
the
any
forest.
evil creature.
Come along, follow us. After all, we wouldn't want you to
Oh,
get
that makes
lost.
sense.
Huh?
Oh, that makes sense.
By the Keyblade of Darkness, actually.
Keyblade.
Yeah.
He still fights off evil things.
Not really. When do you ever see him fight off an evil thing?
True.
He actually sees evil as a good thing.
No, he sees darkness as a good thing. It's like comparing chaos to evil. Chaos is not evil.
Let's be real here.
Well,
What in this game-
chaos kind of is evil.
What in this game
Not that chaos.
is darkness and not evil?
Well, to be fair, they're not.
Yeah, they're
technically
not.
evil.
I know they're not technically evil, but I'm talking about in the visual of the game. Darkness is usually considered.
No, in
evil.
the visual of the universe, they're
No,
very
in
aware
the
that
visual of the universe. I'm talking about the game.
yeah,
When you're playing the game, you don't defeat light people.
you do actually.
Who do you defeat light people?
Technically, in
Eriquis!
yes, sorry, Eric.
Eriquis,
Yes.
whatever.
A being of darkness hit a guy that, for all intents and purposes, until that point has been considered a good person.
You fight Ericus. Terra
Yeah.
fights Ericus.
That's what I'm saying. And Terra is using darkness.
But Terra's not evil.
Uh,
Your point is what
mean, he
uses
did-
darkness
he
that isn't
did-
evil? Riku
At
and
no
Terra.
point is Terra ever evil. He
Terra is
led
controlled to
along
do
and
evil.
controlled.
But my point is that you are led to believe these unversed are darkness, they're evil. The heartless are darkness, they're evil. The
These are
nobodies
not darkness.
They're not
evil.
darkness.
These will be explained in this.
Yeah.
Didn't they say they were negativity?
They're actually emotions given.
So basically hearts.
No,
They're just lacking a heart.
it'll
No.
be explained in Ben's
It's the
story.
reason why these bastards look like fucking like little shadows.
But no,
To be fair, they are negative emotions, but
still not dark.
Humans' emotions have always calculated darkness. Thoughts. And
because it's unknown.
They're afraid of it.
Surely why?
No, at no point is the word evil ever used to describe the darkness in this game. They're the antagonists, that's it.
403 for 50.
Remember the walk on that.
Yeah, it's the same as the shot lock one.
Yeah.
No, expensive.
I don't know why I'm walking. I really don't need to.
Also, for people that haven't been doing it, if you lock on before shot locks, it will automatically align you up with the person you want to hit.
Well,
So,
see, the problem with the cat is that I kept jumping and that would
yeah,
immediately remove my lock, no matter what it was doing.
How do you do shot lock?
You have to
Yep.
hold down the
Hold it.
lock button with the R1.
yeah. So all you can do is click the lock on and then hold it down and it will be on.
That's a new concept for sure.
Yeah.
It's introduced in this game.
I
It's so
refuse to
useful.
use it with Terra. It took me a long time to start using it with Terra.
Yeah. But now you see the light, right?
No, I saw the darkness.
I mean, you kind of asked for that one.
I did.
Beat me a little, that's fine.
I'm excited
Thank
for
you.
that world.
You can still hit X now.
Thank you for
What?
hearing my song that I was
What world?
Tangled, Tangled.
Oh.
Oh, the world.
Is that gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3?
It was the first confirmed world.
Toy Story?
No,
Kingdom Hearts.
Tangled.
Or, Tangled.
Tangled.
Kingdom Hearts is the first confirmed world. We're gonna see Kingdom Hearts. It's gonna happen.
The whole point of the game is to not show Kingdom Hearts.
It's the third game. Like, they've been alluding to it and talking about it for 8
showed
games
Kingdom
at this
Hearts
point. We're gonna see it.
They
It's
showed
gonna
Kingdom
happen.
Hearts, didn't they?
They showed the opening of Kingdom Hearts.
We've seen 3 versions of the outside of Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. Three different doors from 3 different levels, basically.
No, the first one is
The first one is actually the Heart of the Worlds,
Yes.
which was in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Heart of Worlds, Heart of People, and then
The True,
the True. Yeah.
which is the one you see Xehanort fall down in.
Yep.
And that's what the actual key was.
That's the one that the Keyblade is required to open.
He's looking at me.
Ambitious neighbor.
Let's be real here. At the very least, it'll be good for me to see which ones she likes and doesn't like, so I can at least get an idea.
True.
Because as it stands right now...
You might as well be in a form.
You're raising a good.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit of farming as I go because we're
And-
gonna
and
want to gain a few levels.
This is the best world for farming until we get the XP Walker, and then I can do my method of farming. Which is really cheap, but they put it in the game for a reason because these fuckers do not give you enough
Okay,
experience.
this game is too short to...
After you hit level 50, going up in levels is a grueling.
See, I use it to get up to level 40, something like that. So I can just go around and level up abilities at that point. And at that point, that way of farming abilities becomes better than the command board. Because you just burn through so many fucking enemies for amount of time. It's...
Have you done any thank you?
No, I haven't done any. Thank you!
He's real fun.
Look, Ben's very, very
I feel like I'm
polite.
something here.
So,
He's very... He wants to make sure
you
that
see.
everybody knows how thankful he is.
yeah.
He's very
So after
vocal
this
in
world,
his,
we're going to have to just pop into the command board real quick, so Rai gets the joke.
Yeah.
Just upgraded block, bitch.
Well, you get experience on all your abilities just from killing them. Tucker, you go the fuck away, please. Oh. That's closer, not away.
How about now?
Stop.
I've gone up 4 levels since I took the control.
Because these monsters are much easier and higher experience points.
I mean, he's not wrong there.
I love looking at
I would actually go Aqua because you're...
I would go Terra.
Because big boom.
Big bada boom.
You missed.
Look,
you
if
missed
you want Bada Boom,
Terra.
you gotta go to Aqua.
Heyo.
You missed Terra
Come on.
having Ventus' speed for a lot of...
Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. It's fucking overpowered as shit.
That is such...
Giant fucking emerald ingrained ring, $11,200.
Oh, hey, you already got him up one.
My wedding / engagement rings were $20.
20 bucks.
Saved my own life. I was at one
How
health.
did you get them
I'm
for
allergic.
20 bucks?
I'm allergic to Napoleon copper. Because
Same.
my father-in-law
Talked about
used to
that
work at a pawn shop. Oh no, he used to help out at a pawn shop. And he had like a box of rings.
But no, I feel you. I feel you, Miss Steel. Being allergic to that shit
Could you
sucks.
stop dying?
Basically can't wear anything.
I can wear gold and silver and actually
Go
But
down.
9 times out of 10, those
it's
things are...
plated.
Yeah.
And that wears out after wearing it.
There.
You could always go for tungsten. Or stainless steel, honestly. But I like the look of white gold.
The only problem with tungsten is people are fucking stupid. You can't cut tungsten, so if ever there's an issue where your finger swells and like you're unconscious, they'll just cut off your finger.
Okay, don't do tungsten.
Because people are stupid and they don't realize that they just break the fucking ring. It might break your finger, but you still have a goddamn finger.
I mean, if you break the finger bad enough, you might have landed it.
Better to try fucking just breaking the ring
Oh, no,
before
no.
you just
I'm
cut
not
off someone's
saying
finger.
that.
Yeah, I'd rather have a broken finger than...
I would too, but I mean, there's a very fine line between a breakable, a broken but usable finger, and a broken finger that just is better off.
Tungsten is more used for guys' rings, it looks like. Yeah, the ones you like.
But I wouldn't actually.
But no, tungsten is actually very fragile. Like, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
drop it a foot and it'll shatter.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
gonna
can tell why they call it.
do. My friend
They
in
got
Canada
fire.
sent a video of her huskies and their zoomies.
Barely blocked that one.
It's above 0 right now! What?
Oh,
No way!
I love how
It's
Nodak...
1 above 0.
I love how Nodak shared that thing this morning about it being really cold outside. I'm like, I'm sitting next to an open window.
Feels like -11 only. Mine says
I wish-
-12, but it's above, but it's 2 above, and I have kids.
I wish the pipes would realize it's not that cold. I am too.
You guys can do it?
Fully skinny dipping in there. Did you know that I just freaking lied to you?
But it is.
Walking in a winter wonderland. Hold on.
What?
Ah! I like this one. It's hot.
Looks like we're
It's hot
stuck.
totty time, mother lover.
That one.
This must be
That
Maleficent's
apple.
doing. I
The
know.
filter.
Yeah, I have these sometimes cut them. Often. It's funnier.
I like it. My problem is that using words like crack. It's like they literally
Oh, I
had
can
one
turn the
that was,
profanity on.
now is the time to stay indoors and snuggle and frack. And I'm just like sitting there going, yes, because every day when it's cold out, I just think about sitting at home and snuggling, and then using water and salt in a saline solution to destroy rock beneath the surface of the earth.
There you go. It's hot totty time, motherfucker.
Time to get some oil.
I know. We're getting some oil apparently. Staying home, snuggling, and having some oil.
Part robot, right? You're part robot, right?
It's
Me.
Skynet. The gun. He's Skynet.
You've missed a lot.
Yeah,
That
really.
was a lot.
Does darts make you...
Fucking assholes. I hate these guys so much.
Use mini on them, they can't attack you.
The only issue with Mini is it range fucking sucks.
True.
That was amazing. That could not have been better.
Use
Oh,
me
hey,
on them. They can't
thanks,
attack you.
though.
There you go, full dealing canal. Get that D. Can you guys even drop those?
Yes.
You can. There's my answer. You may as well just used it to get that finisher. Completion.
No.
It's the armor.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Fuck the armor.
It's amazing armor. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ventus is actually my favorite.
I haven't seen theirs, so I don't have a full...
They're so little.
How have you not seen Ventus?
Yeah.
I don't fully
You
pay
didn't pay
attention every now and
attention.
then. Also, every time I think about Ben in armor, I think that he's going to war. And it's kind of like one of those...
Well,
I
we
don't
are
really
at war.
I don't really want to see a kid at war.
We are at war.
I mean, we played the first 3 games as a kid at war.
Really?
Yeah, technically, Sora is the only person in the war of Light Against Dark, aside from Mickey. It's always a war. It's a war. It's an everlasting war.
You're a war.
It's
You're
a
a
war
whore.
like... It's a war like America
I'm sorry,
and the
Kevin.
Soviet Union have.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
We're just sitting there watching.
I wish these guys could give you D-Link stuff, though.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You're not going to be able to transform again until you fight Maleficent.
No.
Spoiler alert, you fight Maleficent in this world.
What?
Imagine that.
Hey, I think it was more of a spoiler to see Maleficent not being fought.
So, let's see. Your account isn't so on here, is it?
Shouldn't be.
No, I deleted it.
Okay.
It's you. I
Yeah,
said I
they
set it on
had-
Markinel
they had to
and I
make
found
a,
your birthday.
They had to have something. Someone set up something.
Facebook. I'm good at stalking it. Or you could have just asked me.
Creeper.
It was actually your post I found on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god,
I
it's such
almost
a
did.
slow spell.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Ark
What?
is officially creeped out by me.
Actually, I get to come back next Wednesday too.
Nice.
I don't...
I don't have
I don't know how
darts
to
until
feel
the
about
10th.
Careful, there.
Did
This
you
is
have anything on
Cinderella's
here,
castle,
by the way?
right?
Well, they ain't
No,
gonna
everything
No.
got transferred.
This
Have
is
fun
not
storming the
Cinderella's
castle.
When you transfer from
This
one DS
is
to another, it
Maleficent's
doesn't factor
castle.
reset on the original one.
Okay.
I don't remember the bird and the pig.
Yeah? Yeah,
being
they
in
were thing.
Cinderella.
This
No,
is
it's
That's
Cinderella.
what I mean.
This is.
This
Wait,
is
no, that's right. Maleficent is. Ah, God, I keep
Let's go
forgetting.
Sleeping Beauty.
Ah!
He's not much of a Disney princess.
He also hasn't been paying attention whatsoever.
No.
No, I haven't. That was weird.
Oh, come on!
Which is funny because I've been paying attention more than I have the last couple.
Which says a lot about how much attention.
Yeah.
You know, so when I get home, I'll take another look around for my portal and can't find it. I know where it is.
Yeah, the funny thing about that one is it was a gift to me with Fire Emblem Awakening. Because my friend got a new one that was like Zelda. Yeah, the difference in between the new 2DS and the 3DS size of the stylus.
No, I was checking because I have an extra stylus the same size. Yeah.
This is my favorite beginning form.
No, I found my
He's
old
so
stylus
floaty.
block when I had, and I'm like, what if this is gonna be the same size? Well, I have a spare stylus in case I lose this, which I've got.
They're also like $5
For like a pack of 3.
I
they're
always
all
lost
small
styluses. Styli?
So I'm gonna lose them like 700 times.
Styluses?
Styli?
Stylies?
I remember my
Still?
favorite stylus. I lost it. No, it was
Tec-
sad. But
Technically,
it had Dialga,
the plural of stylus would be
the
stylus.
Pokemon one, and it had on it. That was my favorite.
But,
I'm not gonna find it.
I don't like that being
No, I mean, like,
singular and plural.
Just like moose in
Also,
moose and goose in
this
goose.
is interesting.
Gooses.
This is where my game goes.
Geese,
Is it
actually.
geese?
Yes,
It
it
is
is geese.
A flock of geese. A single
Geeses.
goose.
This is where my game goes.
Mises?
Oh my god, this one.
Mooses?
I
Mises?
forgot he had to deal with
Mises.
this bullshit.
I mean, it's safer.
It's
I wish
pretty
my-
linear
I
though.
wish
You don't really
my
have to worry
bar
about
button
getting
Yeah,
lost.
I know, but it's still...
Having a
I'm
season.
not gonna lie, I actually
Annoying.
kind of like that. It's cool.
Yeah, it'll be
hate
really
it.
hard
What
to
is it?
play.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Hunter,
Dragon
if
Ball.
Teleport!
have the button.
What
Yeah,
are
that's
you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
the
Stylus. Plural styli or
No,
stylus?
you have
Styli.
this one, but then there's another one.
Or stylus.
Oh,
new one.
I've never used that. I played Monster Hunter without it.
Yeah, it was just really hard for me to camera, but
I'm not worried about it.
but if you're used to playing on that one, then you'll be.
It was actually bigger than the one I had before. The one
Yeah,
I had
that's an
before was the normal.
Yeah.
And my hands got cramped from playing it too long.
Yeah, it's an
Small.
XL. So.
I don't understand why they had the original 3DS and they're like, this is a good size. It fits in my palm.
Yeah.
People love playing this.
This is technically
Kill yourself.
a 2DS
I mean, to be fair,
XL.
That was for
Moving to the
moving
SXL.
it places.
Yeah. It made it easier for travel.
Still, whoever works at Nintendo that had that idea, kill yourself.
Well, that's why they made the XL.
Yeah. Probably because they also got their hands cramped up while playing. The beta testers were like, guys, can we make it bigger?
Fucking Kirito.
Hmm?
He said beta tester, so I did fucking Kirito.
God damn it.
Fuck.
I still like that anime. I don't care what it is.
I like it too.
I like it too.
You're allowed to like it. As long as you're not a lead character piece of fucking shit.
Lead character's actually fine.
I'm about to say, I actually don't.
I like both of these characters.
You're allowed to like it.
I also, my favorite character though is Sinnoh from the Gun Gale series.
You can't even technically call Asuna the other main character. She's the main character of one season.
Not even
Well-
the full season.
Yeah, not even the full season.
My favorite Archie is the main character, but
Oh, when they're in
I have to say my
Mother's
least favorite,
Rosario.
yeah.
I like that one.
I found the
My
end
least
of
favorite
the
is
manga for it.
the
Oh,
first
really?
half of that.
It's in Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, they have pretty much most,
It's
if
over
not
now.
all, of the graphic novel of the manga.
Asuna is
It's in
actually
the-
only the lead character of. She's the second lead of the first saga. She's the lead of the fourth saga. Is Mother's Rosario the fourth?
Official
it's-
arc, yeah. It's the fifth,
It's
actually.
Eincrad, Alpine, Gun Gale.
That
the,
Mother's
random
Rosario was
fucking
like-
shit.
Mother's
that
Rosario
random
was like
one that Kirito was in.
Yeah.
Like, but then Mother's Rosario was the second half of that one, which
So-
was so much better than the.
Does
first
Elixir do
one. I liked Excalibur, but it wasn't. that
D-Gauge?
I have no idea. But
I liked the one for Excalibur, but it definitely was not the best.
That was the worst in my opinion.
I still liked it though. For
Well,
just
the
the
reason
entertainment.
being, there is no point to it.
Yeah. Well,
All the drama, all the random shit that's going on, it has no weight.
yeah, but I mean that's sometimes what you get for an MMO. Some of the things are there just to get a cool item.
But they acted like it was a big deal. It wasn't.
I mean, when you
from the
live your
gameplay
life mostly-
perspective, it was a big deal because they
Yeah.
were getting a legendary weapon.
But compared to how they were acting towards the NPCs and all the shit that was going on in the arc, that's the issue I have with it.
My thought on the matter is that...
So what we're getting here is Skynet over here doesn't want his fellow NPCs and AI to be treated fairly. So he's the problem.
They're a pre-recorded script.
Not true.
He's the problem.
Not true, actually.
You're the problem.
The seed is actually of Aincrad, which has its own developing
Shut
scripts.
the fuck up.
I mean, that's true.
Shut
It's
the fuck
true.
up.
You can say it as much as
Shut
you want.
the fuck
It's
up.
true.
You are the problem.
She's got scabs in the butt.
Actually,
I love how they just explode.
that's the whole thing, though.
The crane butt stabber!
You're
The
coming home from
NPCs in Sword Art Online actually approach the
Where's the
Uncanny Valley.
blacksmith?
Yeah. Because they are
I think
just
he was
human enough
referencing
to...
actual cannibals style of
But they approach the Uncanny Valley because the
I was seeing that
NPCs
video
in
once,
those games
you know?
adapt and react to the humans in the games.
What?
The NPCs in Sword Art Online.
in the seed
Yeah.
are use an adaptive and reactionary system.
See, that's fine.
Like Eve, then drown.
But
Yeah, like eating.
saw that with
Which then, but that then leads it to
That's
being
what I
close to
want
the
from an
uncanny valley.
MMO, is I want them to have...
I don't want to. I don't want to kill
Okay.
15 people in front of a person and just have them sit there ready to sell me
Well, that's-
something.
That's kind of actually the point of those programs like Eve.
Yeah.
Is they're testing that kind of thing out to later implement it in other things.
It's just like with it's just like with GTA, how they're actually programming cars using GTA's road system.
You're right.
because it's actually
Because
Yeah.
it's
very...
adaptive and reactionary.
Yeah.
to them.
Oh,
The cars
Steel?
the cars have changed over
That
the years of the
And
game.
yet-
it's on sale.
No matter what you do, they'll always fucking turn left at the worst
Yeah,
fucking
always.
possible time.
Every single
But I mean,
fucking
come
time.
on, let's be real here. It's a metropolitan area. Do you not think there's going to be plenty of those jackasses ready
Steel
to do?
hates
I hate metropolitan areas.
them. He
Yeah.
says there's more assholes per capita.
Yes, so there is.
I mean, to be
Because
fair, that's
there's
also
just
because
more
the
people
population
there.
is more dense.
Exactly. But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I mean, go to Rapid
Just-
City,
I
South
mean,
Dakota for
You go
example.
for. That's a
We
very
don't talk
simple
about South
thing.
Dakota.
It's very right.
Steel went to visit me when I lived in Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Well, you're in Colorado. There's
We don't talk about South Dakota, Art.
Yeah, if I could just from now on, whenever I need to go south, if I could just, you know, be knocked unconscious for the entirety of going through South Dakota, I would.
It wasn't
Well,
that
just-
bad.
No,
just
South
go through
Dakotans.
Minnesota and then go through Wisconsin. Dells is a great place to be.
You know what sucks?
People in South
Wyoming.
Dakota, holy shit, they're driving wrong.
Yeah.
First
Wyoming
off,
is fucking-
they never turn
See?
on their fucking lights
See?
during the night, but
See?
during the fucking day, their lights are always fucking on.
Told you.
Headlights, yeah.
I told you.
And none of them know how to use turn signal.
God damn it.
See, I told you. Perfect. Perfect AI system.
We're not even joking. I'm pretty sure I saw maybe one turn signal.
Don't
And that's
you
not
remember?
including. Well,
We've met
And
before.
that one turn signal was from Minnesota.
Why, of course, you said
Yeah,
so
Minnesota license
yourself.
plate.
What I want them to add to GTA is the ability to turn on turn signals. That's all I want. That's all I want from
What, you would
from
have to
GTA.
actually. I think if you have an Elite controller, they have extra buttons and paddles on them. I think you can set it up.
Just
like that.
hit
Outside
left
of my
and-
dreams.
But those actually do things.
Who are
Yeah.
you? What's your name?
Right on the D-pad that changes the radio station, and left on the D-pad
Look,
just has
Look, like fucking
I think it's
Metal Gear Solid set it
Sure
up
it isn't right on the
to where
D-pad,
you,
just like-
It's one or the other.
yeah.
Metal Gear
Let's
Solid
see you.
set it up to where you can, it's sensitive on where you press on the fucking touchpad.
Why not?
Like, do something with the touchpad for the turn signals or some shit.
That's a problem for casual gamers though, because casual gamers aren't gonna really
Well-
get that.
They won't care about the turn signals then. Put the turn signals on the touchpad.
But then they're gonna accidentally hit the turn signals a bunch of time when they're trying to do something else, and they're gonna get pissed off.
She must have.
I'd like to.
broken her
I'd like.
heart.
Who would
I
care?
would like I would
Honestly.
like
Rockstar would care because they're getting a ton of fucking complaints about their system.
I would like. Okay, I gotta tell you now. I would think it's hilarious to see some person trying to do something and all your
Trying to put their top down to keep doing turn signals. That would actually be hilarious. That would actually be hilarious.
God damn it.
And
I
then, like,
want that now. I want it so bad.
and then going into the voice channels just to hear it, and him just going, "Son of a bitch! I don't want to turn fucking right."
Put the fucking top down! You already hear kids fucking screaming about traffic if you're on online.
That's why. Not my daughter. She just plows through the fucking pedestrians.
Yeah,
How do you turn it off?
Danielle is a
There's
fucking
a
mass
setting to
murderer.
go through. I can show it to
I've
you.
always looked for it. I found it once and I could never find it again.
I may
I know
have
pretty
blown
much
her
where
up
it
a
is.
couple times today, though, so I kind of
I was
started
like,
it.
no. No, I'm not listening.
No.
I always leave it on. I love listening to the fucking morons in online.
See, I don't have an issue with squeakers. I really don't.
I do.
One of your friends was a squeaker for the longest time, so his voice friendly.
True. God damn, his voice is deeper than mine.
Yeah.
Like, fucking A.
It's weird because
My buddy is asking.
his voice didn't go deep until like 7 years after puberty.
Exactly.
He who stole Princess Aurora's
His vocal cords had to get ready for the actual drop.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But
you-
the thing
so-
is,
so
they
his
were
voice
never,
went-
they never broke. They never did anything. Just one day he had a deep voice.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's just it.
I remember
His
coming
his
across
voice
it
is
one day.
dubstep, and then he dropped it.
That's like the most famous dubstep song there is, and I don't even know the name of it. But yeah,
It was not the beat that's after that, but you tried.
He was,
No, I don't know the actual song.
he was such a bad squeaker for such a long time.
But my big problem is that the squeakers don't know shit that they're doing half the time,
And they scream at traffic.
and then they scream at traffic, and then they're. Maleficent is so sick and tired of your shit. She's not even with him.
What? She even had a hand on her face, like,
He was actually asleep.
I know she was, but
No,
the way
let's
she
be
had
real
her
here.
hand on her face.
Let's be real here. What it actually is that she literally was just like, "Wow, this boy is so fucking weak."
Fuck off.
Does
I'm strong.
Does
I'm a-
2/3 of
I'm
her health
grown,
in
man.
one go.
Let's be real here.
Ow.
She is just.
Fuck. I've never had this happen before.
It's pretty atrocious.
That's what they all say.
I swear it doesn't happen.
You say that, but I don't even think that she's actually going full power.
Oh no, she's not even a dragon.
This isn't even her final form.
I know. This isn't even her second form. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, the dragon is her
One I'd be
final.
interested in, but
Yeah, she just doesn't fucking care about you.
Oh, I'm too far away.
I love how you got one
Oh
tick.
shit!
I
Shit! Oh. It's so difficult to hit that. I mean,
Oh, this boy
You could
thinks
just-
I'm actually asleep.
You could just fucking focus gauge her and she's dead.
I know, but I want I
Smack that ass.
do.
antler, a deer antler. Very good.
What?
What?
She's talking about rings.
Oh, okay. I heard a meteor
Deer
and a
antler?
deer antler.
You can make one out of a
There's
deer.
no way Tara would hurt somebody.
No, I know it's like thick enough, but
You don't believe me? That's
No.
unfortunate, for he agreed
No.
so
No.
easily.
See,
Why
the
does
one-
it look metallic?
One that I would want.
because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the inlay that the deer antler is.
See, for me, I want one that would be made out of meteorite and diamond.
Tara
Hey,
would
it's my
never
boo.
do that.
See, if I were
That'd
to,
be cool.
You know that as well as I
that's
do.
cruel.
Huh?
It's just cruel.
What
The
is?
deer antler.
Meteorite and dinosaur bones? That's fucking
I
cruel.
know.
Even amongst the closest of
That only
friends.
depends on if you go off of the
After
meteorite as the
all,
killer theory.
One never knows the
I mean, it's backed by a lot of
secrets heart.
Science and logic.
No, I agree, but there's still a lot of people that, for some reason, don't. I'm pretty sure they're also not flat earthers.
The masters
also-
of me. Then let's go home.
God damn it.
No, all I can see is the fucking meme with the flat earth and the meteorite. They get fucking.
Oh god, what was,
Oh god, I saw a meme about Earth Gen and God just said, "I'm done," and he just chucks a fucking rock at her fucking face. It's like she's holding up like dinosaur toys, and he just has like this like no. Then it's another panel of her. I don't remember what it is, and then it's just.
It's horrible.
It's amazing.
That's awful. No, the one that I always see pop up is the one where, whether I don't know if it's God or somebody like that, but it's this guy in a science coat. And he's just
Ooh, you get to do the hardest fight.
Second order.
Well, when you're this early in the game,
So
it is hard.
I started searching Earth-chan, and the first time I popped to the Earth-chan loot.
See, you know it's a meme as soon as they start putting the loot out there.
Okay. The first one I saw is that God or whoever it is like, Earth-chan is not flat. See, and he's like,
that was Sun.
No.
Sunken?
No, that was NASA-kun.
That was NASA-kun. Okay. I also
That's
love
NASA-kun.
I also like the fact that NASA that she has a NASA.
Mm-hmm. Well, also Moon-chan does too, because.
Well, I mean, come on, they're best friends.
The thing is,
Moon-chan and Earth-chan both are best friends.
Yeah. It's such a good meme. I love it so much.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta say, I actually like Terra's armor better than Ventus.
Oh god.
I don't know. I just
saw
like
something terrible.
What?
You've seen Doki Doki Literature Club? I saw Earth-chan as
Terra being a different person.
Sayori.
Exactly what I said, idiot. The Terra you know.
Kyrie Irving. That's named the NBA player who believes the Earth is flat.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I know.
No.
I know.
I should remember his name for a long time.
The worst part is that I had a
saddest one.
I had a flat earther try to tell me what the flat earth thing means, and their whole thing is that the Earth is actually, and I went, okay, how do you explain the horizon? You know, the fact that we can't actually see large cities in the distance. And he goes, well, the Earth is actually not, it's actually like slightly curved. And I went, so not flat. And he went, no, it's like a map, only it's curved a little bit. And I'm like, so not flat.
You're supposed to die.
No, you can do it without.
Yeah, you can, but
really fucking difficult. But
he is supposed to kill you.
That really all you
it's like
no,
Leon.
That's stage 1.
No, but I mean, like it's like Leon. You're supposed to fail
for that first part. Yes.
Help! Sorry, I just had flashbacks for Resident Evil 4.
Do you watch
Leon?
That's how that is.
I recommend Cries.
We do actually have that DVD.
Do you actually see what's under his fucking head?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're going to laugh your fucking ass
it's
off.
Irritating me. It's irritating me because his entire head just reminds me of freaking Destiny.
Yep.
It reminds me of a Warlock helmet from Destiny.
Yep.
Maybe that's why I don't like Vanitas all that much.
Vanitas.
It's actually Vanitas.
I know it is. I'm well aware.
Are you done here? I can hit my button.
Just to bully somebody around. Here, I'll show ya.
We both will.
Already on.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Stage 2. Now if you die, you start from stage 1. But at least I gave you cure.
Too slow.
Huh? What?
You just countered your ass.
Okay, look. The actor's first name is Haley. That does not mean it's a girl.
I'm Taser.
I mean, voice actor
All right,
is one thing.
wow.
I'm talking about in the game.
Riley, you're up.
Yeah.
You can skip that cutscene.
Take
from now on.
retry.
Yep,
Retry.
try.
Continue if our moveset just does not work out. Oh, really?
Weird.
Huh.
Maybe they were nice in the final remix.
I remember starting from stage 1 too.
Yeah, I think it was.
Could that be
I think
a-
it was when
It
they.
might be a critical thing.
No, I think it's when they patched it. Because I beat him before the patch came out.
So did I.
So they just might patch that in there for no reason.
Well, no, I finally did Ventus's campaign only a few weeks ago.
Weird.
So it might just be a critical thing.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah. Shot locks against him. Oh. Because he will do that
Fade.
fade no matter what.
You missed.
No, I didn't. It just slid off.
That's a miss.
No, I
That
hit
makes
it.
it a
No,
miss.
I hit it.
That's like an NBA player going for a fucking basket. Like, I hit the rim. That should count.
No. That was the equivalent of it riding around the rim and then popping out.
No.
Yeah.
Bye.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Unfortunately, you can't D-Link here. Because you have a partner.
Also because the game is fucking toxic.
You're not even hitting him.
Shush!
I would have laughed if that just murdered you.
No, that just murdered me.
Alright. Have this one too.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie though, I lasted longer than I
You
expected.
missed.
I didn't. It hit your hand.
Okay, that still irritates the fuck out of me.
Huh.
The fact that his Keyblade just circles around on the top of his palm, even though it has no reason to ever do that.
You know what? I will practice with that thing, and I will show you it's possible. Damn it.
You can try. I can't wait to hear about all the broken stuff.
More than likely that would get broken first. By far, Ben,
I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like that fade step.
yeah. But
Damn.
it's the most annoying thing in the game.
It's the most annoying, but it's actually the most creative one I've actually seen in the entire series so far.
Another combo. Block.
That block
Nothing.
did nothing.
He just keeps fade stepping.
That was the dumbest thing I've seen.
Oh, you motherfucker.
You were one short, bro.
Yeah, I panicked this time. Charging on magic. Thanks, Mickey.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
You're so fine, you're still on mine.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey. Wait, that random orb.
That was from Mickey.
I know. It was just really funny seeing the random orb.
I like that they actually gave Mickey the same moveset in this that you had when you were him in 2.
Son of a bitch, I fucking dare you. Use that fucking lightning move.
Oh no, the crawling and the...
That move. That fucking move.
Oh no!
That fucking move is awful. I fucking hate it.
Okay.
It's instant.
Spin it. Yeah.
Be illogical spin.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ow.
She's going to be that way until she finishes the entire series. I don't even know what she's saying.
One of those.
My point is she stands.
Could you not spam your moves, sir?
He could.
Could you? Yeah, see, that move is so fucking bullshit.
He slapped me in the fucking face with that.
Yeah. It's literally he just jumps in the air and instantly uses it. It's almost impossible to dodge. And it does basically your entire health.
Yeah.
See if we can just get to Radiant Gardens and I can grind the fuck out of him. But
King
no.
loves to grind.
I do.
Especially the fuck out of people.
You already used that move twice. Thankfully, it has a very limited space to it.
Yeah. He has pretty much, like, sniped you.
Why won't you move? What the hell? My D-pad didn't work!
You can't D-link because
You
you
can't
have a
D-link
friend.
in this fight.
If you had heard it, we would have. We
Okay,
actually
fine.
did say it.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm just a fucking idiot.
No, you were reading.
I'm... Ooh, these
Wait.
rangers. Things. I can actually...
Pause it. It's
Oh,
wrong.
Even me.
It is. So used to not having you hit that.
I looked at Rao and she was just like, I'm getting away with it.
Oh god!
Oh, don't worry. I would have just given it to you next.
Eh.
Yeah, he hits really hard.
Just gonna roll around everywhere. Alright.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Rolling around used to work for that one pod. Not so much for him. Oh, okay.
What does Kyrie's dodge look like?
Huh?
What does Kyrie's dodge look like?
Somersault.
Please. There's no way she's that athletic.
Well, did you see her swing Keyblades? It was like she was swinging at this 200-pound thing, just
Yeah, she was stumbling around a lot while swinging. Very, very new to it. Very new to it.
Yeah.
So there's no way she'd be able to dodge around like
And
Aqua
Mickey
does.
ate that fireball.
How,
I'm so used to using the quick menu that I freaking was trying to hit Cure with the quick menu.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not in this.
But no, like, everybody's dodge is indicative of their fighting style. Like, Sora's... I hate continue, goddammit.
Change up the moveset, we have some better stuff for fighting him.
Like, Sora's is indicative of his fighting set because his dodge is an actual dodge roll. Like, he actually tucks properly.
Sora's is all of their styles mixed to fucking together. Hey, Caustic!
Hi!
You're just a tad bit late. I mean, we've been streaming for a while now.
Doesn't matter. She's here.
Yeah.
So why the thank goodness?
Little bored? I
Stressed out.
imagine break gets boring for people. It always got boring for me when I was in school.
So little.
Just finished DDLC and I hated every
What did you mean
DDLC?
about Terra being a different
What the fuck
person?
is that?
Okie dokie.
Oh. Oh, that is like my favorite game so far
Doki Doki Literature
this year.
Club? Yeah.
That is
I
like
just
the
found
best
Earth
game of the year
Chan
this year.
Sayori
I need to
when
watch
she's
it.
hanging. I watched
Watch Cry. Watch Cry.
I will.
I watched
Oh.
Matt Pat's theories on it.
You just got instantly moved on to the next phase.
Fucking horseshit.
Fucking cremated.
A little too spooky for you, Caustic?
Don't
Okay.
say anything. I actually really want to not have spoilers for it.
Spoil the
It
entire
was so
game.
good.
If
I'm
it's
just
not-
saying it's really good, and then the mod that they put out after it, which Drexar played all the way through. Yeah, there's a mod to fix the game.
To fix the game?
You'll see.
You'll see.
I know the
That's
game
all
is,
I got.
know,
That's
I
all I'm
already
gonna
know
say.
that. I know that it's supposedly like this super glitchy bug.
Yeah, but it fixes it in a different way. But
I watched
That move.
Matt Pat's
I didn't realize it
theories
does
on
so
which
much
I highly
fucking
recommend
damage.
doing, Caustic.
I can't wait for us to sit here for the next hour while we sit here and be
Hey.
hopeful.
Hour and a half. We have an hour and a half left.
That's what I said. The next hour, we'll make about a half hour more progression.
oh, thanks for hitting Mickey. Just
Fuck you, Mickey.
I love it too. That you're just sitting there like, oh shit, too slow. Bam,
Fuck,
right on
fuck.
Nikki.
Come here, boy.
He'll come, bruh.
Oh, he'll come.
Sorry.
Yeah, Yuri's my
Really?
favorite.
You guys really need to watch.
Yuri's everybody's favorite, and she's the worst fucking one there. I fucking hate her.
You guys.
Sayori is the
I'm-
best.
Don't say anything.
Sayori is
Yeah,
the
you did
fucking
watch
best.
it. Okay,
Stop.
both of them. Stop.
So what you need to
I'm not
know.
going, I'm just telling them to watch Matt Pat's theory on it. That's all.
So once again, Kane is
Both of them.
proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's just a fucking hipster.
No,
You knew that.
Sayori is the one I like the most because she's the most relatable one.
And you hate Yuri
Who's
because
everybody?
everybody else loves
No,
her.
I don't hate her because everybody else loves her. It's because her personality is against what I like.
You see, you always say that, but you always end up hating what everybody else loves.
I mean,
Because
that
people
doesn't
are
mean
wrong.
Being a hipster is about being non-mainstream. And then by the time that you're not mainstream, you're mainstream again. Really? Twice in a freaking row?
Oh, he'll do it for like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Yeah, it's like when I was using
Did
Mickey's
Fry
ability,
play
you
it
know,
the way
like 5
Jack
times.
did and went for Yuri right away? Or
Huh?
did Fry play the way Jack did and went for Yuri right away?
Everyone plays the same.
Unironically,
They all go
Mark
for
has
Yuri.
it. Mark has been doing it like equally.
I've only watched
Right,
the one
Ryle.
playthrough.
Okay. You
Well,
unironically liked Monica Nice. They have
Honestly, Monica
I
was a
don't
good girl in the
know.
beginning.
I don't know.
I for one preferred Rachel.
You know
From
what?
Friends,
I'm
or-
a Phoebe.
My mom says I am Phoebe, especially when I run.
You barely dodged that shit. You jumped to try and get in the way of it.
He usually does
Wait,
like the crazy
that's
ones.
how you dodge it. You walk trying to be hit by it.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's not true at all. Monica was totally my favorite. Love Monica.
I'm a terrible.
Okay. Are we underleveled?
No,
Not really.
we're actually a little over.
Not really underleveled. It's just he's an asshole.
Okay, Ven is the one I had trouble with on critical at level 45 because he fought him. Yeah, for me, his fighting style just counteracts mine. It just does.
It kind of goes perfectly with my fighting style.
Well, you're the more cautious type. I'm the more up in your face type. So.
Yep, there's the death. I knew I would.
I'm all about
I don't even know why I haven't heard.
Also, Kane.
Ventus is not my favorite character.
I mean,
We can get into that, but we won't.
Kane is the crazy one.
I do like crazy ones,
You just, you're a magnet.
but not
for
like
crazy.
that. Crazy likes me.
Yeah, you're a magnet for crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to point out that he's saying too slow for Ventus and Fever.
Yeah.
I like thinking that Vanitas is actually Sephiroth as a kid.
Shit out of here.
That's basically what he is, honestly. Well, honestly, you saved yourself with that cure.
Yep.
Ooh, my dude.
You know you're too slow? I was saying, I just continue dodging.
But his dodge roll isn't like Sora's.
Or Terra's. Terra's is actually pretty good.
Aqua's is the best one in the game, though. Her immunity.
Ooh! I saw that coming.
Go, Mickey!
Go, Mickey, go, Mickey, go. Go, Mickey, go, Mickey, go.
Fuck that shit.
He hit you out of it.
I'm just gonna...
That's actually kind of the point. It really is. You'll see later in the story, but...
So we're just gonna let Mickey hit us. Oh, Mickey's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, Mickey's dead. Vanitas is just beating the shit out of his body.
Literally
Just
what's happening right
hacking
now.
at his corpse. He's hacking and he's whacking, he's smacking.
He's
he took out
hacking
half
and
of Mickey's
smacking.
health in one fucking hit.
He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and smacking.
Caustic says
Popping
that
that
she
meat.
slows has the least emotion of any
That's why I just
Oh,
buy
yeah.
two. So
You're a motherfucker.
Hey, did you know that you're too slow? Thank you!
honestly,
Jesus
the comic
Christ, I hate
the
it.
comic strips of these two interacting
Yes,
are
it's
actually pretty
hilarious.
good.
It's pretty freaking hilarious.
Oh my god, I love it. Because they're polar opposites.
Uh-huh. What? Spider-Man is different from,
What were you gonna reference?
I don't know who.
Spider-Man is the darker.
Oh?
No, Brock Sampson.
Spider-Man doesn't actually really have an opposite.
Yeah.
The closest is Carnage.
Venom, technically.
Venom isn't really his opposite per se, it's just different.
Well,
The
no,
closest is
because Spider-Man
Carnage.
No, I'd say that Venom is, because while Spider-Man uses his power responsibly, Venom's entire thing is to use...
Venom becomes a hero later.
He becomes a hero, that doesn't mean... Just because you are, like, just because they become a hero doesn't mean that they are actually... That doesn't stop them from being heroes.
But no, they're not really opposites, it's more like,
sucking piece of fucking shit.
Alright, so I have a question. Why are we using this shot lock instead of a different shot lock? You know, the one with the extra moveset afterwards?
This one has an extra moveset too.
No, but why
It's
are
just
we not
not
using
leveled up
that
enough.
one for this?
No,
Because we didn't think about putting it on. Or at least...
also
I
the
didn't.
dash,
keeps you away
dash
from
ones
that.
actually do more damage.
Yes, but this also keeps you away so like you don't get stuck into a situation
Fuck
with a fade
off
step.
with your fucking fade step, bruh!
But he likes the fade step, bruh. Then he likes that lightning.
Anyways, Venom's only ambition is just he hates them. But that doesn't really make it opposite.
No, but the entire point of Venom's whole thing is to remove inhibition. It's to make you do what you want to do.
It actually depends on what continuity you're looking at. In the base continuity, that's not what Venom does.
Stop.
The symbiotes are actually
He could stop. but
the
then-
symbiotes are actually a race of what's known as a race of beings called Clintar, from the planet Clintar. They share the name of the planet. Clintar are actually cosmic beings that can attach to things and give them incredible powers. In fact, Venom's not the only Clintar Spider-Man interacts with. There's a version of Spider-Man that gets something called the Cosmic Suit. That's another Clintar.
Yeah, fuck, bro.
But
I didn't hit the immunity frames of it, so...
the whole thing about the Clintar is that they can do this. They're also
Good! Good!
Oh,
We
no.
have memed it!
Oh no! I mean,
Thank you!
Thank you!
the thing is, I see Caustic and their sister a lot at my job, so I know I'm gonna hear that when I go to work.
anyway, so the whole
Well,
thing
you
is that
helped
they're easily-
inspire it. Come on.
They're easily corruptible. Venom attached to basically a warmonger back when he was a Clintar, which made him into Venom. Technically. He then later attached to Deadpool, which made him... Yes.
Oh
What did you
was
touch the Deadpool?
Deadpool was the first hero to wear Venom.
Which actually cured him of his cancer.
Yes. But, so...
Wait a minute. That's
Yes,
not, that
Deadpool-
can't be a thing.
No,
Nope, it
Venom
cured
cured him of
How
cancer.
dare Deadpool not have cancer?
But, so basically,
Okay, hit continue.
the Warmonger
and we're
made
gonna change
Venom...
it to the other one because over time it will
I need heal.
make him fade step until he can't
But,
anymore.
Venom made the Warmonger made Venom want to fight, to kill. And
Command deck.
Deadpool made him crazy?
Deadpool made
And go
him
to
crazy. Yes,
Edit
basically.
deck.
So what
Green.
happens is Clintar tend to attach to things that share their ideals. That's the reason Venom likes Eddie Brock,
Click on
is
it.
because Eddie Brock wants to kill, he wants to fight, and
doesn't
he's
really-
also insane.
Eddie doesn't want to kill.
Also, we're
He
gonna
does,
change up
he
moveset
does,
too.
it's just it's
So
he keeps that
same thing
contained.
again.
I don't really. Eddie Brock never
And
really seemed like
Battle
the kind of
Phoenix.
person to actually want to kill. Be crazy
Change minion
and
and fire
fight,
to
yes, but I think that
quick
him
hits
having
and
Venom would
strike.
actually be the tipping stone as to why.
It actually also depends on what continuity.
Okay.
In the canon continuity, Eddie Brock
go
was a
back in here.
reporter who called somebody out for being a serial
No,
killer,
no,
but then Spider-Man caught the real serial killer,
You're right.
and he lost his job and a whole bunch of
That
other
one?
stuff, and he
Yep.
snapped, and he just wanted to kill Spider.
Then there's J. Jonah Jameson.
Just an asshole.
Yeah.
John Jingleheimer.
No,
But
John.
funny asshole.
Yeah, he's a fucking hilarious asshole.
John
You know what? I'm not actually gonna. I'm not not gonna lie. I actually like that part of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is when Green Goblin and Spider-Man are talking with Triple J sitting there, and Spider-Man shuts up his mouth and says, "Be quiet, Mommy and Daddy are talking."
Yes, that was probably the best part of that movie. I love Spider-Man's snark.
Yep, I love this thing.
All you have to do for me to enjoy a Spider-Man movie is
Also, if you move on to the next stage, and after you've hurt him a lot, he regains that health.
Oh, so
all
it's pretty
you
much better just to.
Mm-hmm.
all you have to do to make
To just go
a
to the
Spider-Man good for me is give him the proportionate strength of a spider, which those movies did not do until he fought Doc Ock and stopped that train.
Yeah.
And make him snark.
Homecoming did a pretty good job of that.
Yes, Homecoming was great.
The movie where they
Speaking of
nailed
which,
both Peter
Jumanji was
Parker
actually a
and
pretty good
Spider-Man.
movie. Like I was
See-
surprised to say that. I'm actually surprised to say that Jumanji was actually a pretty good movie. The new
See-
one that came out.
Yes.
For me, all I need from Peter
So
Parker
good.
is
They
for him to be
actually-
intelligent.
They actually watched.
I need the awkwardness from it.
I'm not
I need it.
I'm not necessarily I don't necessarily need the awkwardness because again, later on Peter Parker loses that. He just kind of becomes
Because he grows up and
Yeah.
becomes his own.
so I don't necessarily need it. Like it's a great attention to detail thing where as he's younger, because he's younger, he's more awkward.
I saw an
don't
animated
need that.
fight between Deadpool and Spider-Man, and it was the new Disney version of them, and it was actually incredibly funny because it was just Deadpool and Spider-Man trying to outsnark each other.
Yeah, that would be a
Yeah,
fight
that's
between
not wrong.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Deadpool.
they were having like this huge thing
Also,
with like puns and shit.
The
like
reason why Deadpool is obsessed with Spider-Man
that.
is because of Venom.
Yep.
See that
But
Deadpool doesn't want to kill Spider-Man though.
no, this was before it was like a hatred for Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what it is, but
Basically,
Curiosity.
here I can kind of explain it actually. The whole Deadpool wearing Venom thing. The reason he doesn't wear Venom is because Deadpool himself made the conscious choice where he was like, I'm crazy, I am going to affect this thing. I don't want to do that. Deadpool had a moment of humanity, basically, when he was wearing Venom, where he's like, I cannot do this to the world.
Wait, he actually gained IQ points?
Yeah.
Deadpool's always been very.
no,
Damn.
he's not very smart. He's an average person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes he has his moments where he
He gains
momentarily...
a consciousnness.
Yes, gains
He always has
consciousness.
his consciousness. He always has his two consciousnesses. He has crazy nut job, and his actual. What's the third one?
Deadpool, smart fool, crazy fool. The two voices in his head are separate from the one he actually talks with.
I actually did not know that. I always just kind of thought that one was.
There's actually like a few more, but those are the major ones.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that the video game plays with.
Yep, they all have different colors
Yep.
of text
Text
bubbles
bubbles.
in the comics as
Yeah.
well.
And-
so you know it's which specific one is talking.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking hilarious, by the way, listening to Crazy Fool and Smart Fool.
Those are my dubs for them. I don't know if that's the actual term. or not,
I'll
but-
accept it for now because it makes the most sense. I usually just call it by his ego versus his actual.
His id.
Yeah, his ego versus his id. His ego is crazy while his id is the smart one. It's the realization that you're not actually invincible.
Even though he is pretty much.
He is all but killable. He's not invincible. He is all but killable.
When they reset the universe, now they killed him.
They killed him?
Yeah.
Wait, he actually met death?
Yeah.
Did he get his wedding? Oh, damn. Did he come back?
But you know how they killed him when they reset the universe?
No.
They just destroyed the universe.
Oh.
That's pretty much the only way to kill Deadpool.
Oh, it's not.
It actually is. He and Logan's healing factors are so good. His is better than Logan's, and Logan's is so good he can regenerate from one side.
No, but that's what I'm saying, is like, you can't kill from Deadpool. You can't kill Deadpool with the destruction of the universe, because he'd just be sitting there, choking to death, but not dying.
If there's nothing
Before they nerfed Logan's healing, he regenerated from a single drop of blood fast enough to continue fighting without missing a beat.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was
that's essentially Deadpool's healing factor now versus Wolverine's now. It's over a few seconds he can.
Well,
it's actually a philosophy of Marvel. We've just been talking about Marvel.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be real here.
Well,
Deadpool
I mean, Marvel is
best.
Disney now, so I mean.
Let's be real here. Deadpool is still the best.
Yeah.
I love Deadpool.
Deadpool's awesome.
I love Deadpool simply because he's not your typical hero, and the fact that he's the anti-hero. I like the fact that he's an anti-hero.
But anyways,
so Punisher.
The point I was making before, by the way, was that
Punisher's serious nature.
He's not always serious though. That's
Carnage would actually be Spider-Man's opposite because Carnage is just chaos.
Ow!
I guess, yeah. I can see that.
Ow!
He's the closest. But like I said, Spider-Man doesn't really have an opposite.
Hey,
It's actually
gotcha.
That's actually my one complaint about Spider-Man is he does have his antagonists, his villains. He doesn't have one true antagonist.
His one true antagonist is actually Green Goblin, because he is the most common and continuously returning.
I thought his most returning fucking killed right in the middle of the
His most
heel.
returning is Green Goblin because
I thought it was Kingpin.
literally. No, it's if I remember right,
Kingpin is actually more of a multi-hero thing.
The reason why is actually because Green Goblin spans more than just one person. Anybody that takes a whiff of the crazy gas.
Well, there's Green Goblin and Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin is technically what Green Goblin. Hobgoblin came before Green Goblin. Hobgoblin is what Green Goblin is what Hobgoblin eventually became.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole point of Green Goblin is
Well, I
that
thought
it's
Hobgoblin was the actual mutated into a goblin looking thing
No.
versus.
Technically. It also depends on. Have you played Ultimate Spider-Man?
No.
Okay, that's what's in Ultimate Spider-Man.
I was going off the old TV show, the cartoon.
Yeah, that one actually goes close to the Ultimate Spider-Man on movie.
you exploded.
Technically, yes, but also no.
Okay.
The Green Goblin I know is the whiff of the crazy gas.
Yep, and that's not quite true, but it's close.
What hasn't Disney bought though?
My soul.
Well, they recently acquired Fox, I believe.
Yes, they acquired everything except for, unsurprisingly, Fox News. And Fox's television series. Like, they have 20th Century Fox.
Hey, now that they have Fox, maybe we'll see
No. Not the TV shows, it's only movies.
Because I was gonna say I was hoping for a Mist season 2 because the Mist TV show was actually pretty good.
Which actually means that we will have the.
I honestly like the ending to the Mist, the reboot.
The TV series or the movie?
You didn't get me.
I like the
Yeah,
ending
we're
to
not
it, but I can never
You can
just
have
sit
Mickey.
down and watch anything Mist. But the ending to the Mist, the reboot, is actually very appropriate.
I really enjoy most of the Mist stuff. They're
Oh,
actually
go
pretty
away.
cool. And the creatures that they show in each different iteration are also really fucking cool.
One of the things though that people did speculate is the fact that now the Fantastic Four
Yes, that's
can now
that's the big
join
thing.
everybody
People
else.
are rejoicing not because of X-Men, because Fox has done fine with X-Men movies.
Yep.
There are a couple that really flopped and were terrible, but their X-Men movies have been fun. They're Fantastic Four
I actually
movies.
like the younger generation.
I didn't, but
did.
I am in the camp of liking Origins.
Origins was good.
Or Wolverine?
Yeah, it was good.
A lot of people hate it.
People were dumb.
I wasn't thrilled with it. It was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. Wait.
I have a great.
I just want to make sure. Which one's this one?
The one that starts with
Logan.
them.
Okay.
That starts with
Not
him and Sabretooth.
Is that the?
And they have an elevator scene that's actually really fucking.
Is that
funny.
the one that?
Well, the thing
like
is,
with the
Oh,
Japanese
that's
guy.
the one where it has.
Is that the one with the Japanese guy?
That's where we see
When that's
Logan.
the
With
that's
like,
a
Logan's,
weird
like,
one that
origin.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that.
Just
I
a
know,
bit
I'm
of
just-
it.
I'm trying to
Are you
figure out
talking
which
about
one
the
it
one where
is
they
because
have,
I don't know which one it is then.
Ryan Reynolds in that
Which
one
one was
too,
that
and
one?
he's-
Oh, is that?
It's
the
where
one
he gets his
Is that the one where he
adamantium
where he
claws.
faces off against?
That's the same
Deadpool?
continuity, but not the movie.
Yes.
And
I
he's
don't
like, they
know
finally
how
shut
much
you up.
of 20th
Yeah.
century
That-
they
I
have.
that
actually
was
did
old.
like that one.
That
It was
Deadpool
really
the movie
good.
on.
Yeah.
That's
That's actually the
and
first
all-
game
That was
I
supposed to be
finished.
a Deadpool.
Ever.
It was called Deadpool, but that's not Deadpool.
Deadpool.
What now?
I'm talking about the Deadpool from the Marvel.
Well, it
X-Men
was
movies.
still Ryan Reynolds.
but
Yeah,
it wasn't
still
Deadpool.
No, it wasn't the
it was
traditional Deadpool, but it was supposed to be an allusion to Deadpool's going to be in the fucking movie.
Yeah, it was an awful thing that they did though. Like
Yeah.
people.
Well, they still
You're not.
did the whole thing correct,
Yes.
but except for the fucking sword claws, which was fucking stupid.
And he also had Cyclops' visions,
Yeah.
which is a
That-
thing he has to do.
Well,
And
the
then
reason
his
why is
mouth was
because
sewn
the reason
shut,
why
too.
he was sewn shut because of the fact that they wanted him to shut up.
Yeah, they wanted to make him an obedient soldier. That's
Exactly.
what that one was. But honestly, I like the idea of that Deadpool better than the original.
I like the idea of that becoming
Caustic.
Deadpool as
Yes.
we know it.
Yeah.
I like that the idea of that becoming Deadpool as we know it.
Yes.
I just want to see Xenomorph and a Disney princess.
But there were
dress
too many
now.
issues with it for me to like.
Yeah. I mean,
Damn it!
the
I hit the
ideas
wrong
behind
button.
it were very sound.
Yes.
It'd be really badass if, like, he became like the one guy from Heroes.
And
His mutation can
Yeah.
pick up everyone's mutation.
There are 3 people in the Heroes universe that have
And
that.
they're all
ability.
family.
I'm not gonna.
Well,
lie.
it is.
No.
Well,
You might want to hit
Two of
pause.
them are family.
Technically,
Oh,
yes.
Hey,
I want to hit
pause.
pause
yeah.
if you're gonna talk.
two of them are family.
The evil guy, his
Skylar,
ability,
I think his name is.
Skylar, he doesn't adopt them. He knows how everything works.
Yeah, so he can just.
So he can take them and hell, if he wanted to, he could just take it without killing them.
But he's a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Is Heroes that new move? Like,
No, it's an old-
That was
it's an old
the-
TV
it's
show.
the-
Yeah.
It's a
But
TV
the thing
show
is-
from 2004.
They did
His-
make a new
his ability
remake of it, though.
affects his mind.
They
He
made Heroes
has to
Reborn.
know how
or-
everything
Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? Heroes Reborn?
Yes, it was Heroes Reborn.
All I know is that
The one that we don't talk about.
all I know is that I actually like how Deadpool original is. The fact that he is a crazy motherfucker that is
Yeah.
a merc with a mouse. I like the fact that he's a merc with a mouse.
That's basically the whole point to him.
Yeah. And I also like the fact that he would easily be able to crawl along his own comic book and go from scene to scene by not actually going scene to scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just
But,
skips scenes where he should be in.
The only issue I have with Heroes is in like season 4 where they nerfed the main guy's power.
My only issue with
'Cause, like-
Heroes is it was never finished properly because the last season was complete shite.
What he
Yeah.
said.
Well, we'll see. They just went down the wrong path when they nerfed his power from him.
Yeah,
Like,
that too.
it's just like, okay, so you were afraid he would be too overpowered, and what? Like,
I mean, people like Superman. That guy can actually be killed though.
Funnily enough, actually, Superman has been killed multiple times.
He comes back because he's immortal.
He's not immortal, actually.
yes, he is.
He is.
Not.
He is actually. No,
Explain Superman Prime then.
Okay, his power
That was
is
his most
actually.
powerful.
His power is
He
actually that his
actually
power
No,
is
he
infinite.
is a god there.
No, he has actually been killed. Brainiac killed him.
killed. He can't actually. It's like Doomsday. Doomsday can't die either.
I don't know.
Doomsday is his penultimate villain.
But the point, like my entire thing, he is able to be killed. He is still a mortal because because he's from a different planet doesn't make him a god on ours.
Even if you completely destroyed Superman, he would somehow come back.
Yes, because that was how stupid.
solar
That's
radiation.
how DC decided they wanted to keep them because they're dumb.
But no, like the whole
Superman Prime, his body's gone. He is just consciousness.
Yeah.
He can manipulate the fabric of reality. He is a god.
That was back when people weren't upset with having an overpowered hero.
No, this was like early 2000s.
Back when people didn't care about an overpowered
he's
hero.
still just as powerful.
Actually, no, they did nerf him. They took out a lot of his powers.
Do you know what his actual power is?
Having a
Kryptonian.
shit ton of power.
His power is the absorption of solar radiation.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason why he.
There is no
he can go-
limit to his absorption.
I know. That's why the whole fight, the death battle between Goku and Superman, very
Yeah.
one-sided.
I'm sorry.
But you know, it's like
That's okay.
Goku may be
I won't be
powerful.
along anyways.
Goku can't beat something that has no limits.
Well, that's exactly what they said in the death battle. Is that a man
Superman
who,
has
a
no
man
limits.
who pushes his limits.
Actually, the
still
Xenomorph
has a
would be the
limit
new
to
Disney
reach.
queen.
Ah,
Think about it.
Did you just...
No, I'm just saying.
you just now have that
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of all the babies she makes.
All the bebes.
All the babies.
Baby!
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 But no,
He just decided to
He's
give
such
you
a
the finger.
cock!
He gave
Yes.
you the finger with that one.
He's like, you know what? Fuck you!
We might as well just go grind for like 20 minutes and then come back to him.
but no, regardless, I don't like DC.
I'm not a fan of these.
I like-
either.
Maybe 3 heroes from DC.
I would
I
appreciate it more if they more delve into how shitty Flash's life actually.
Yes, his life fucking sucks.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually like. You got hit by all 4 of those orbs.
No, I
You
did.
got-
Oh no, only one killed her. The other is just phased through her body as she was dying.
Yeah.
I liked the new Wonder Woman. That was actually a really good movie.
I haven't watched that one yet either.
I refuse anything DC now.
It's
Made
really,
past 2000.
it's really actually really good. Like
Some of the new 52 heroes were actually.
it basically they went away from
Has
whatever
anyone here seen the new
for
Aquaman movie?
like
Or-
whoever was writing it or
not
directing
make
or
it.
something like that. They went away from it and he actually
I
became
know
good.
he was in the Wonder Woman.
He was in the
And
Justice.
do you mind?
See, I just want the nipples on the bat suit again. That's all I want.
And then there were allegations against him for something. I can't remember what it was. Anyways,
Plus, it locks on a lot
Against
faster,
Jason
so we
Momoa?
can spam that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like somebody said he did something. It was part of the whole sexual scandals thing, I think. And then he was just like, "Oh yeah, I did this. It happened, but it wasn't as big of a deal. Like it wasn't him like drugging or raping somebody. It was like he had a sexual relation.
So
with
he wasn't Bill Cosby?
or what's his face? Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein is the new Bill Cosby.
Oh, son of a bitch!
That
Basically-
insta-killed you.
Basically, he used
That
his
locked
power.
on. That turned way harder than I was
He
expecting.
used his power
His
over
dodge roll
people
does
to
have
force
immunity.
women into
That's
sleep.
the reason I actually used the immunity frames to get past it the first time. But I
Yeah,
actually tried to
so,
get
so
close.
when moves like that roll into them.
Well, I was also used to the fact that if I just continued dodge rolling to the side, it actually was doing okay
You
for me.
fucking asshole. I hate. Yeah? Fucking try that shit again, nerd.
See,
You
the
wanna
thing
try it
is, I
again?
think it's only like me and you that consistently get hit by that thing.
Yeah, I don't actually really. I got hit maybe once during that entire fight
Yeah.
with that. Like,
I knew it was coming. I was in no fucking combo.
you guys also like to get back into the fight really quickly.
Because that's my mentality, is be up in their face a lot.
Yeah.
Or shot lock them to hell.
I'm just getting impatient.
That equates to the same problem.
I think my fire's a little stronger than yours, bud.
No, it's not.
Okay, just because he can dodge them,
His fire 2 shots you. Your fire 87.
he has more health. Fuck you.
He's low. He's low. Thank you. I love his injured state.
Ugh.
No, just the fact that he does like this weird.
Can we talk for a second about how bullshit it is, how much health the bosses in this game have than the main character? Like, I get it's a gameplay mechanic, but still, it's kind of bullshit.
I want to be able to one-shot a boss.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Give me that power.
Where's
power
our fucking
fantasy.
Dante Must Die mode? Am I the only person here who's played Devil May
Okay,
Cry?
okay. I know that this isn't the same person, but Ventus sounds a lot like Riku sometimes.
That's funny. He should sound a lot like Sora.
I know, but he sounds a lot like Riku.
No, he's definitely like a slightly deeper Sora sounding things, which is kind of Riku is.
Huh?
Riku and his voices are quite similar.
Hey, bro.
We're grinding. We're grinding.
Oh.
We're gonna grind. Go to that last.
I mean,
go to that world
hold
and grind
hold
till we're like
I have
level
a
15.
question. Would you rather grind? I'm sure that she
It's
would.
fine.
You're gonna grind a lot quicker.
Okay.
You're more practiced in the game than playing
We can do
yourself.
the board.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't gain us levels.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
That's the issue.
Nah.
We do.
We can level up our.
Hey, ladies.
Where's
Also,
the chest?
for yeah,
What is this?
map.
What the hell was
I'm
that?
not thinking important.
Flare, bitch.
That flare looked like he
Flare,
just blinked.
bitch.
Fire! Come on! Bring it!
Oh yeah.
No, I'm fine. This is bad. You were bad.
You don't like the board, Caustic?
Come on,
But the board is so much fun!
right?
I'm
Thank you.
Thank you!
I'm with you,
Thank
Caustic. I'm with you.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
It
The board
it
is
is.
actually incredibly
It's kind of entertaining to just kind of mindlessly do it for hours. But I'd rather not do that for stream because we actually have to stay conscious during that.
I'd rather not
What are you
do it for
talking about?
stream. Was the one who recommended doing it the last stream
To
I was
show
on.
it off.
But what, guys,
That's
no,
it.
You're the one who wanted to keep doing it
Guys.
for like an hour of the fucking stream.
To
We
grind up
usually-
the skills and
guys,
shit.
We could have just fucking killed shit!
Guys, here's an amazing thing. Here's an amazing thing. Both of them are equally as dumbed down as the other. So we could just do that while we mindlessly talk about other shit. Like we have been when we were doing the entire fight against Vanitas.
Gimme. Yay, magic deflector.
Oh, I actually wanted to talk about that. Actually, I want to talk
That
about
was
the
actually a really
symbiotes
nice
and what I was
combo
looking
for
at
that.
you guys, how many symbiotes do you know of?
I only know.
Carnage and Venom?
I don't.
Are we at max?
Okay,
Damn it, no.
here's a full disclaimer. The only stuff that I know about the comic universe is the movies and some animated episodes.
I got a bunch of comics down there if you want them.
That is my entire knowledge.
You don't even have to look up comics. You just look up a synopsis of some of the heroes. It's far faster and far less expensive than reading the comics.
Actually, there's actually websites that you can get free comics.
Yeah. That's second.
Fuck this one in particular.
Not actually. They're old enough now that they...
Pirating.
It is actually
It really
pirated.
is.
You can also purchase them.
You
It's
wouldn't
only for a
download a
30-day
car.
trial.
Anything that is bought monetarily, if you read it online, technically it's piracy.
No, because they purchased the rights to do them. And then there's certain ones that are still in.
You missed a
copyright
thing over
infringement.
there.
There are
Oh.
those that are still in copyright
Gimme.
infringement.
Yay!
And those ones
Revert.
you do have to pay to read. But there are other ones that are now free of copyright infringement, so they can be read for free.
So, yeah, whenever I get interested in a random hero from the universe that I don't already know about, I look up a synopsis. Like Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's cool.
She had missed.
Oh, you're talking about Marvel's Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel's
Okay.
Captain.
What about the original Captain Marvel from Marvel?
Marvel?
Yeah. Well,
I'd like to point out a fucking grievance I have, by the way.
Well,
the original Captain Marvel, the alien from the
No, I'm
Marvel
talking about the
universe.
one before the Crow version. The one that's essentially Captain Marvel from DC, just a hell of a lot stronger.
They retconned him, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't exist. So I have no opinion.
Yeah, he doesn't exist. Hey, already. That's nice.
Anyways,
Does
so
she get armor? I hope she does.
the alien,
She gets a dress.
the Kree Captain Marvel. I fucking hate him for one reason. He is the leader of a faction of aliens whose secret identity is Captain Marvel. His name is Marvel. Spelled the exact same way, just has a hyphen between Marvel.
Kind of like Kal-El.
Yeah, actually, just like that. It's so it's fucking annoying. Like, great fucking secret identity, you fucking moron. But no, Captain Marvel, the female, actually fucking awesome. Like, she's super powerful.
I thought there was a male Captain Marvel, and then there was Miss Marvel.
Again, they retconned.
Ms. Marvel is Captain Marvel.
They retconned the original Captain Marvel. They retconned him because he was too similar to DC's Captain Marvel. They wanted their hero to be different.
He was too similar to Superman.
Was that
Then DC bought the rights to the name Captain Marvel from them. So they just got rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's just like there's too many similarities between the two already. So whatever they can do to diversify, they'll do. So female Captain Marvel.
Where is it? There it is.
It's kind of like how they have Diana and Thor. They're basically the same fucking thing.
Huh?
One woman.
They're not the same.
They're basically the same. They're both demigods.
But that doesn't make them the
So
same.
they're both gods.
That doesn't make them the
They're
same.
Greek and one's Norse.
Yeah.
They're basically the same character.
Last I checked, Wonder Woman does not carry around a
Okay,
hammer.
look.
They don't use the same weapons or tactics, but they're basically the same
But
character.
that's not the same.
I want
then.
to see the moose in a fucking Thor movie. That's what I want. The space moose. The other Thor. I can't remember his name right now, but... Father, what was his name? The only other one in DC Universe that was equally as worthy as Thor to be Thor.
Real Mjolnir?
Yes.
Really?
In fact,
Is he
Odin
a bad
made
guy?
a second Mjolnir for him.
Is that...
Is he a bad guy?
I don't know who you're talking about. So.
No, to be fair,
I don't know who the freaking space
worth
Marine
does
is.
not like, you have to really question, like, how is it determined the worth?
It is actually how noble you are.
Okay, fine.
Because there could be people who are
I
powerful.
can't remember his name for the fucking life of me.
I mean, also,
I also like
to
the
be
fact
fair,
wasn't Vision able to pick up Thor's
Yeah,
hammer?
Vision
yes,
was.
because Vision is noble.
But that's also only movie universe. Vision in the comics never did. He
Well, he probably
could.
never wanted to.
I don't think Vision ever tried in the comics.
True, but
Few people tried.
Hey, you got
Hell,
you got a compound fruit.
Captain America with an allowance was able to pick it up.
Yeah.
He was able to nudge it.
Same with Superman, actually. He was able to pick up the
Superman?
mule. Yeah.
It's because they did.
Oh, that's right, they did do a crossover.
Yep. But Odin also lifted the blessing on it for him to do so. And that's the... Huh? Yeah, that was out of pure strength, not because he was
I was
noble.
about to say, World Breaker Hulk could actually just lift it.
I'm missing all of those.
Because, the reason...
Let's
Are
be
you
real
thinking about
here.
Beta Ray Bill?
Hulk is
Battle Roy Bill, yes.
strength.
Beta Ray Bill.
That's his actual name.
Hulk's strength is completely based out of anger. So if you piss off the Hulk the same amount that Superman goes into the sun,
Yeah, that's actually
a fight.
that's
No,
actually
those
World
two
Breaker Hulk.
fighting is in the comics. They have fought before.
That is
Hulk
World
beat
Breaker
the
Hulk.
shit out of him.
Good.
World Breaker
Because Superman took his time. Now, if
World-
Superman in any rematch that they had, Superman knocked him out within a second.
No.
Because
Otherwise,
of the fact that
yes.
Superman knew not to make him angry.
Yes.
But no, World Breaker Hulk is actually when you piss off Hulk enough that
Breaks work.
he gets to the point where he can just smash fucking planets.
I love the fact though that they have a character of equal strength to Superman, but the entire reasoning that he gets strong is just because he gets pissed off at something.
Well, some of these are
To be fair though,
Yeah,
Hulk's power is not truly infinite.
It's not, but it's so great that it is classified.
It used to be basically infinite because his healing factor went up, and then his rage made him stronger, so his healing factor would go even farther.
But there's always a limit to hormones.
No, because the regeneration couldn't keep up with it, but because his regeneration went up with his hormones.
Canonically, there is a limit to his hormones.
Now there is.
There
yes.
always has been. There's always been a limit.
They used to say Hulk is the strongest.
I mean, there's no limit to anyone's anger, but there is a limit to how long you can sustain that anger.
That depends on how many people are punching you.
And then
Eventually, it will wear off.
also dependent on if he had to work a day in retail that day.
Fair enough. That's instant world breaker.
Oh no, worse. Retail on Christmas Day.
I actually, well, I haven't been. What?
Food service.
You can talk on the stream. It doesn't matter. Just don't say any of our real names.
But,
I don't know what you're talking about. The room's just fine. Oh yeah, I forget you can do this with these too. That's the point of those. Okay.
Not helpful. I've been using the ammo, like I've been switching ammo on the gun in Monster Hunter the same way that I would be using that. I use literally my pointer finger while I'm moving in a certain direction.
oh, anyways, as I was gonna say, the reason people can't hold Thor's hammer is because the enchantment on it is, if you're a noble enough of heart, it weighs nothing to you. But in reality, the hammer weighs like...
Well, there's a reason why it makes a massive crater.
Yeah.
When it lands.
Yeah, but if set
the
down
heart of a
on a
new- of a
wooden
new
table,
Charmed
it
Star.
doesn't break it.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because that's...
It's a magic hammer. It will weigh nothing if you are noble enough. You also get Thor's strength and everything of Thor if you wield the hammer.
I know. You become Thor.
Yes.
I understand completely. I know that.
Which is why when the spell is lifted and like Superman and Captain America wield Mjolnir, they aren't Thor.
No, I know.
They can just use the power of the hammer itself, not Thor's power.
I gotta say though, this is from the movie universe.
Yeah.
I just find it really hilarious when Captain America is just pure of heart enough, like just noble enough to nudge it.
Yeah.
And it worries.
He
Thor.
is one of the closest ones.
Yeah.
He really is.
Well, it's because it enhances.
But if he
his
was for
personality.
like the world rather than just America, which later he is.
He becomes nomad.
Yeah. But he would have been able to just use the hammer.
Is Bucky the second Captain America?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bucky becomes the second Captain America.
Who's the third? Is it the Punisher?
Oh god no.
The Punisher does become Captain America.
Fuck that. Canon. Fuck that.
I mean, let's be real here. The reason why Captain America became nomad...
Mr. Happy Death Murder here.
He doesn't murder
The reason why...
necessarily because he enjoys it. He murders because he thinks it's necessary.
he's a vigilante.
Yeah, I know,
He's
but...
Batman.
Thank you. You reminded me. So, I do enjoy some DC heroes. And even though they basically made the new Green Arrow a carbon copy of Batman, I actually like him more than I like Batman.
Okay,
Green Arrow is Batman,
Leaf
but
Bracer, which crystal did we need for curing Thor?
It was... Super.
Nope.
You're fucked.
Fuck you.
No, we're not gonna.
Spoilers? She read the wrong book.
No, I'm in the right thing. Oh, that's fine.
Yep, you get to face
I got the
Anita.
grinding up to 14, so we should be high enough for it.
I'm still gonna die.
What? What?
No, and then I also prefer Supergirl over Superman.
I don't know enough about Supergirl to make a decision.
Basically, imagine Superman, except
girl?
she's a little more.
Become Thor. Dang.
She's a little more pure.
She becomes Thor.
Like, he's very easily corruptible.
Wait, there's actually a comic book camp.
Yes.
That actually makes it
basically,
a lot better for me.
the whole thing about Superman being easily corruptible is that he's been sheltered basically his entire life. He's never had to deal with that kind of thing. Supergirl has. She's better at dealing with her.
Because when she was sent away from Krypton, she was a little bit older.
Yes, basically.
Wait, wasn't Krypton destroyed?
Yes.
Yes.
They were sent at the same time.
Okay.
But
She was older and she got trapped in the Phantom Zone, and time doesn't pass the same in the Phantom Zone.
Wait a minute, Danny Phantom?
Yes. So by the time she made it to Earth, Clark Kent or Superman was already a grown adult, and she was still, she was like, preteen.
Depends on the continuity. In New 52, she was a preteen.
When did you guys find out?
Aquaman picked it up.
Makes sense.
That makes sense. He's
They gotta
noble of
throw
the
him a
ocean.
bone.
A frog picked it up.
Fishbone. That happened.
No, I mean seriously though. I mean I can fully see Aquaman picking it up. He is completely noble in what he does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apparently Deadpool picked it up too.
Deadpool's crazy. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. His nobility.
He's wall breaking. That's why.
No. This is what he does.
He wall breaks without being angry.
He doesn't pick up Mjolnir. What he does is that he picks up the scene in which Mjolnir is in and just holds it above his head.
I still like seeing those posts about that one movie where like I wanted to see Stan Lee's cameo be a janitor in the background and he's trying to clean the table. He just lifts up Mjolnir, cleans under the table where Mjolnir was.
That'd be amazing.
That would be pretty awesome.
Are you talking about the Spider-Man?
No, I was talking about how a lot of people wanted Stan Lee's cameo in that one.
Stanley?
Stanley, yeah.
Stanley?
Yes. They wanted his
Stanley
cameo
Parable?
in the one Avengers movie, Age of Ultron, to be him as a janitor coming through, cleaning the table, and then picking up Mjolnir to clean under the spot, and then putting it back down.
That would actually be pretty good.
Yeah.
And let's be real here. Stanley is totally capable of picking up that.
He made it.
Exactly.
He
He is Marvel.
He made Mjolnir.
It'll cry.
Odin answers to him.
People will cry when Stan Lee died.
Oh
like
god,
when
yes. Don't even talk.
Don't even go there.
Stanley's immortal. He can't die.
Look.
They'll just
How a
recreate
lot
him
of-
in a different multiverse.
Yeah.
How a lot of people were upset about Hugh Hefner's death.
Oops.
Yeah, that's how Marvel fans will be with fucking Stan Lee.
I think it's actually more comparable to
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Yeah.
Yes.
Robin Williams was a big one.
Robin Williams would be bigger than Stan Lee.
You know what?
I honestly think so.
Maybe to the world at large, but not the comic book movie.
Yeah.
Yes, but Robin Williams was also basically Robin Williams was the Stan Lee of movies.
Of everybody.
Yeah, movie and comedy.
It helps. See, even when I was doing good.
Yeah.
This is the first time playing this game.
But those, like, what, one level I picked up?
It was good.
It helped.
Okay.
Hey, you didn't get too shot by it. So.
Right.
Also, we have Cura, so your health thing can be a little lower, but if you want to keep up on the top, that's fine.
Look at you!
It will just grow slower since it's the next level up.
We need MP haste? Is that what MP haste does?
No,
in this?
magic haste.
Is it just magic haste?
Yeah, magic and attack haste.
And there's also another one that boosts everything, but if you don't
Reload
get one.
boost.
Yeah, reload boost.
Also, that new finisher actually really helps.
Fuck you and your lightning.
He turned into that ball.
He did. Oh shit.
That hit you and did like nothing.
Yeah.
The crawling bolt does less damage than the big one or the small ones.
Don't jinx it. You don't talk about Stanley dying. You don't talk about her winning.
Okay,
We don't talk about Ryle winning.
roll away and just shot one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Good. You're good. You're good. You're honestly good.
Yay!
There we go.
2 hits kill.
I did a thing! Yay! I did a thing!
I did it!
Now
I did it, everybody!
just like Vanitas is beating the corpse of Mickey, we're now beating his corpse.
Yeah.
I love how you are starting to call him Vanitas. That's really nice.
Vanitas?
You said Vanitas.
You said Ventus. Yes, you did.
Vanitas.
It's more fun to say it that way, okay?
You win.
Wow, that sounded like a really bored caster in like a 2D in a side-scrolling fighter game. You win. Fight. Round 1. Fight.
When
it
you
was an
said
hour.
caster, I thought you meant like spellcaster, but
Thanks for
No, he meant
sportscaster, commentator.
My name's Ventus.
bro.
What's yours?
he meant William Shakespeare,
Oh, totally.
caster from Fate Apocrypha.
William Shakespeare.
Training under the great
Take a big.
That was awful. That was...
Boy, I can't wait to see you, Ventus.
Well, that makes
Wait, that means you get the controller now, don't you? I made a boss.
Yeah.
And the star shard will take me
One of the
anywhere
more
I wanna
difficult
go.
bosses in this
At
game.
least I thought it would. I haven't quite got the final
What was the
points
name
down
of
yet. When?
what's the name of the ruler of Babylon?
It just kind of kicks in whenever.
Babylonia. I'm just
no.
kidding.
But I wouldn't have
I
met
don't
you.
remember.
I don't
if it hadn't
remember.
brought me here.
Maybe, I don't think it was a queen, wasn't it?
Might not be an accident. Maybe it starts working because it's reacting to something.
Babylon is way out of my...
I'm thinking about it because the other caster from Fate Apocrypha is like the ruler of Babylon. Or maybe she's not the ruler. She had something to do with Babylon because her.
I like Ven's armor.
King Nebuchadnezzar.
It's definitely not him.
I still prefer,
Hey, that world is moving so fucking fast.
List of kings of Babylon.
I still prefer, Terra's.
I can grind. I can grind. I can get him up to fucking level 50.
What?
Go there.
Here?
Go there right now.
Naplinum, Emisum,
Right here?
Samium,
Right
Zebea.
here?
I will make the stream sit out of cutscenes if you don't go there. I will grind at this world no matter what you do. Visit that
We still
fucking
have
world.
30 minutes. We're still...
I know.
I'm trying to look it up.
I don't have 30 minutes worth of flying around doing dick shit.
Oh no, I'm sorry. She's
I believe in
assassin, not caster.
I mean, if you really wanted me to try.
Because Shakespeare's caster of red. I'm thinking of caster of black. I can't remember who he was either.
I've only seen one series of Fate, and that's Fate Stay Nights.
Fate Stay Night was probably the best.
Yeah, honestly, because of the whole...
Which Stay Night did you see?
Huh? Archer.
Did you see Stay Night or did you
Infinite
see
Blade
Infinite?
Works.
Okay.
Mickey?
Because
That's Stay Nights is that one, and then...
yeah,
the
because it
other
goes. It actually the series are Fate Stay Night, Fate. I can't remember the name of the prequel, and then Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. It's like a redo of Fate Stay.
Okay, Infinite Blade Works.
Did I put high
Good.
jump on
Yeah.
this?
I loved it.
Infinite Blade Works is
Yes,
the best.
put it on. Oh my beard.
But no,
It's
because
so good.
I think the
So
main
fucking good.
difference is that Archer belongs to.
Oh, before we go any farther, go into the meld commands. Meld commands. Click slot 1, and go up. And go... Oh, we don't have the mixture for it. Damn it. I was gonna have you mix dodge roll. Mix the fires together.
No, because in the original
I
Fate Stay
I
Night,
think it's fire.
the boy's name is like Shiro or something, right?
Shiro, yeah.
He's the one who
Particular
gets
one?
Archer. Instead of what's her face.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
really? And,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
pick whatever you
Do
feel like.
Wellspring Crystal.
Air combo.
Also, when you have a combo.
Put it in that empty slot there.
Oh.
I was hoping you would give us a combo plus instead of an air combo.
Yeah. But I'll do all the combinations proper for the grinding, but... Because now that we're at this road, we can get a bounding. Those are the really good ones. Yeah, this whole place is full, so just kill everything.
Kill everything!
Oh, go to those fuckers on the ground over there. They will murder you.
Yes, you want to kill the things that are launching.
Or at least get them out of the ground first.
Are these things called Mandragoras?
Huh?
Are they called Mandragoras?
No, they are, what's the plant that screams when you pull it out?
Mandragora.
Mandrake.
Mandrake. So.
Yeah, those.
Mandragora is similar. It's also a plant. I don't remember exactly what I think the Mandragora is the one that drinks people's blood.
I don't know.
What?
All that stuff is kind of out of my...
Mandrakes?
Yeah,
those- that's what
Mandrake
those
is
are
the
called.
screaming one. I think Mandragora is basically the vampire.
Probably. Oh, that's that kind. I don't like that.
That's one spawns in front of you.
I don't like that guy. What's up?
I just
What's up,
needed to
bitch?
Out. Fuck.
Mandragora officinarium
Ah,
is type
get away.
species of the plant genus Mandragora. It is often known as Mandrake.
Die!
They're the same thing.
Ow!
Hey, you got absolute 0 leveled up.
There's a Mandragora demon.
Awesome.
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
I gotta find out what the mixture is so I can get it done. Because he has a specific dodge roll that's only for him. So.
It's the ice dodge roll.
Huh?
Ice dodge. No, it's thunder. Thunder dodge.
Thunder. Okay. As soon as you kill all the enemies, go to your command list.
Because he has
Let me poke you with a stick.
he has the thunder dodge roll, the fire glide, and the ice glide.
Where are you? I need to poke you with a stick. Poke you with a stick.
Fire cartwheel is Aqua,
Yeah,
right?
he also has a fire glide thing. Fire
Okay.
cartwheels for Aqua. I think Aqua actually has all 3 elements for dodge.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
Well, they all can do the ice dash.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's what it was. He has an aerial ice dash.
They all do.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I go.
And then he also has a
Yep.
thunder.
Command deck. Change. Nope, not meld. And change out all the melee attacks for every thunder you have. We don't
Thunder.
Don't have a single
Thunder.
Go
Thunder.
to the shop that we just passed. Then this area will reset, so you can just grind.
We probably have a better keyboard by now.
Yeah, we do, but this one's the coolest looking one.
What I'm hearing is that I need.
Change it because fuck can't. Oh, you have Treasure Trove. Treasure Trove gives you 2 magic.
That's the only one that doesn't subtract. So.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. How does he hold this one backwards? Let's find out.
It's just smaller
Yes.
than the others.
God damn it.
Treasure Trove is my favorite keyblade from the mobile game.
It's not the size that matters, it's how you use
Mine's
it.
actually the stock one.
Uh,
Once it's fully leveled up.
Yeah, it's my favorite fully leveled up too,
Where
but
is it?
currently I have Treasure Trove.
It's actually down
I'm
the
gonna
other path.
I'm gonna grab this.
Okay. It's down
That's
that
not
path,
how you
actually.
hold a Keyblade Ventus.
Yeah, it is.
But no,
That's how
the
he does.
stock one has the best stats when
Nope.
fully leveled.
Nope. Yup.
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 Ah!
Gotta go after
I'm
Mickey.
gonna-
Okay.
Yarp.
You just wasted
So-
all that time. Kid.
Yep. I did.
You see me rolling, saying.
It's totally not a roll. It's like a stumble forward.
I mean,
See,
it
I didn't
technically
change
is
a
roll.
Keyblade until, like, after this world. For, like, the spaceship one. So I didn't know it made it that awkward looking.
It was, there he is.
Hilarious.
Oh, honey. Ow, ow.
Remember, go,
Fuck you.
go talk to
Fuck
them.
you.
Go kill the mandrakes.
Go,
You.
go kill them.
I was trying. I kept hitting
You
him.
weren't trying hard enough. Also, they'll poison you if
I
you let
know.
them float down.
You got poisoned last.
Okay, I didn't know you did.
Pretty something.
So, by the way, you know how you hate the Valve ones?
Yeah.
There's a secret boss of him.
It's not really a secret boss. It's more of just like
It's a challenge boss.
A challenge, yeah.
Oh, Ow.
The challenge
Yes,
version is
yeah,
actually
I'm
really
asking you.
easy though if you level up a bit.
Yeah, I know, but
Ow, you shit.
it's still just annoying to deal with.
You can take it down to like 4 hits.
Ow!
Like level.
Go away!
What I did, I think it was level 30. It was super easy at that point. It wasn't like 3 hits.
I know,
Don't-
I know, I know
Okay,
the problem.
Just ignore them.
You
Ignore
actually,
them. Go to your go up the stairs.
you pretty much cannot kill them if you tap.
Go up the stairs. Go up.
I want
He wants to poke it with a stick.
I poked it with a stick.
Poked it with 2 sticks and bits of metal.
I'm betting this shit.
Yeah, there's an invisible wall above that
Get
tree.
me! This bastard!
That he can fly over.
Just ignore them. They're more trouble than they're worth.
You told me to grind.
We're 15. We're good. And besides, this is my grind world. So, we don't need to grind. We just need to get the story progressed so I can actually grind properly. Not those stairs.
We'll finish
Fucking
here and there.
Treasure.
We'll finish here and then we'll grind off 10.
Yeah.
And then we'll get through Ventus's story next stream.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's about the same as we did for it. I don't know if it was because it was returning or because I actually...
You hit it.
Yeah, you hit it.
returns.
There's no.
Treasure. Cute. Treasure. Cute.
I forgot. That, go in the gate.
I know. I'm trying to figure out why.
Go
my
in the gate.
camera-
Go in.
Yeah. Go in that world. That'll
Go in
connect
that
you to a
gaping
fantasy
gate.
world. You'll find like a magical girl there, and then another lady who uses a giant axe and is a demigod.
Show me about the thank you thing.
So you are.
Okay.
Or we can not.
Ah.
It's a good thing you saved. I don't think we have yet.
I've saved
Ah.
one.
It auto saves.
Huh?
I
It
saved
auto
one.
saves.
Ah.
I don't think I ever actually saved during my playthrough because auto saves.
Fuck that. Auto saves are never trusted. Not with me.
100% Skyrim run.
What?
100% Skyrim run
I
that
haven't-
you only had on auto save. That's why you lost it.
No, I had the last save.
The castle is presently closed.
Why I know
But somebody
Ending.
just came this way.
on auto.
He's a friend of mine.
Anytime I leave a game, I have to save it.
I used to
We aren't
not,
aware
but
of
then I
any
lost my
visitors.
favorite character.
Now run along home,
Then-
boy, before the monsters get you.
I could have sworn it was him.
I lost my main character. Aram.
Yo, bro.
Because I ran out of space on my Xbox.
Radiant Garden shall
So
not
I had to
fall on
clear
the
up
likes of you.
manually because Skyrim has that stupid fucking saving
Leave
system.
this to me.
So you can't just delete the saves in-game. You have to go to your fucking Xbox storage console.
Same with the
Now, who
same
do
with
you
the
think will
PlayStation.
defend the castle if you two go skipping off?
Just grab a
But
3 terabyte.
that
Okay.
boy,
Never
Oh,
you worry
that
about him.
smile though.
He's a
That was
Cheating race.
a what?
Evan is right. Lord and Castle
Evan?
come first.
Like
That's
nobody,
his name?
Boy will have to fend
Yeah.
for himself.
nobody
Which
eats
reminds
more
me,
shit
His
than Evan.
lordship was asking for you.
What
You
was
had the
his?
shield.
A heart devoid of darkness.
What was
Oh my god!
Clean of it at that.
Okay, so I watched Future Man,
Questionable.
and Haley Joel Osment in that is a dick scientist.
Oh no.
Literally
I just
just
now
like literally just a dick.
Yeah.
You seen
yeah.
Axie McGee? Like that, except just a dick.
Oh,
I swear to God,
son of a bitch.
I think he got the inspiration for playing that part from Evan.
What's Evan's nobody name again?
Texan.
Which is 1,000 times better than Evan.
Oh, hell no. Like, seriously. That is a terrible name.
With names full of, with like, Sora, Riku.
Where'd they get the name
Just
Evan?
Then there's Lee.
Most of the organization
At least
members'
Lee.
names are like normal names. Whatever.
Rock, and then, oh, like,
Did you just kind of have a mind or a brain fart there?
Hey, after this playthrough, we can finally fucking talk about the whole Roxas Sora thing.
Yeah. This specific one.
Yeah.
Because there will be a question brought up later on.
Yep.
Involving Vanitas. Yeah.
Hello, very awkward. Hitting it or making it invincible.
Okay. I think there's a door open now.
You have to go up the stairs that you walked past before. Those ones.
No, you don't. It's not blown open.
They're not blown open.
So.
but
Oh no, that's right. You have to go to the place where Terra, Aqua, and Ven fight the giant creature.
Yeah.
That's totally a garbage.
Wait.
Except in
Wait,
Green.
you mean the one
No,
that
the
one that
unversed one.
The one that two of the three are sitting there staring at it while slightly touching it every once in a while, and your character is actually doing most of the work.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to look me dead in the eyes and tell me Dream Eaters and Unversed are actually different. They're pretty much the same.
They are fundamentally different.
They're pretty much the same thing. In fact, they come from the exact same thing, technically.
I didn't mean the fortune. Maybe a wee bit of
You know what Dream Eaters are?
a small token of
I didn't really pay
Could
attention.
you make it fast?
I
Oh, I'll explain it to you later.
just a
It's
thing in
spoilers.
All I know is what's on the movie. So.
Did you see the final cutscene where
you just
Sora
stop
was
with your
surrounded by
sporty
Dream
shots
Eaters?
and you don't actually know that.
another world, didn't you?
And then it cuts to in the chair.
Don't worry, my bill is
3 meters come from him.
Your secret's
Okay.
safe with me.
Okay.
I'm not be asking you.
So it's
to
they're
But-
pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's-
But
the
they're
way
also
he's
from
looking
the
right now is all I
mobile
can
game,
imagine is,
too.
oh my god, Senpai noticed
That's
me.
what your little helper is a Dream Eater.
at
Everyone
him.
has one. And
He's like,
yes.
he's like,
No, your
bashfully
little
hiding
helper's a
beneath
Moogle.
his hat.
They just fucked up the Moogles for that.
No. I'm saying
That all?
they're
But I'm holding
their
up,
their
lad.
little things are Dream Eaters.
These
They
are
aren't
lifetime
called Dream
passes
Eaters
at
in
Disney
that game.
Town.
They're
You
Moogles.
love buckets
No,
of
they're
fun.
not.
I want
They
lifetime
are.
passes to Disney World.
They are.
There
They even call you Koopo.
you
Scrooge McDuck, by the way, has a literal fuck ton of.
Then what the
gold.
fuck were they doing in the movie then? Because they were talking about
Have you seen
their
the game theory about
helpers, which
Scrooge
are
McDuck's
Dream
fortunes?
Eaters. Everyone
I know you
has
have.
one.
I've not.
It's
They're Moogles.
pretty
Dream
nuts
Eaters don't
to
exist
see how-
outside of
how-
3Ds and Sleeping
how
Dogs.
much profit he has.
We'll see when we get to them.
I'll just see if I can. I'll try and watch it like
What?
Game Theory about how much money he, how rich he
How
actually
rich
is.
Scrooge McDuck is.
Mister, get inside.
But no, the entire cutscene, it looked like he was like bashfully hiding behind his top hat, like, oh my god, Senpai noticed me.
After all, I'm Merlin, the wizard.
Sleeping McDuck in a nutshell.
Another scamp looking to wake
Oh my
the
god, the only time where Scrooge McDuck is actually a douche is during the Christmas
How'd
Carol.
you know?
And that's just kind of the character.
And that's, yeah, because he's playing the character.
For knowing such things. The book
I like how
is
he's in a
inside
hurry
on
to
the
chase after
table.
that thing. Everybody's just like,
You
oh,
may have a
hey, can I
gamble.
stop you and talk to you for a minute?
Good thing that thing unversed sitting there going.
It's so patient for me.
It is. It's like, yo, bro, what's going on? I
Oh,
thought
we
you
were
were right
What
behind
good?
me.
Oh, we were
What
supposed to
good?
fight.
I thought you were right behind me. I
Like
thought we were
Piper when
fighting
she's
around
hungry.
3 o'clock.
Alright, go talk to that Moogle.
Let's did that first.
Fuck her.
Let's hit triangle first.
It's a map.
It's the map. It's the map.
By grabbing it or by using his power? I don't know. Question.
What?
Magneto and Thor's hammer.
Magneto can carry it.
Magneto couldn't carry it because Magneto's power is based on weight. He can't move things that are too big, and the hammer weighs a shit ton.
There was when I was looking up.
You already know the answer to it.
When
so
I was
what
looking
is
up
it?
the 15 people who looked at it, Magneto was on there.
Was he on it?
Yes.
Well, how did he lift it?
He probably lifted it the same way
lifted
anybody.
it, but he could not wield it.
There's the
Makes
difference.
sense, because the whole point is supposed to be
The hammer is only like 100 and some pounds.
Yeah.
Based on the
is that-
material the hammer is made out of, it's supposed to weigh many hundreds of tons.
No.
No. It's literally...
Its weight is actually very comparable to a normal hammer. The
Yeah.
problem
Well, no.
is that you cannot wield
kinda-
its great
Do you
power.
do you know what Mjolnir is made out of?
Made out of a
Dwarf stars.
yeah, it's
No,
Dwarf
it
stars
was
are the densest.
forged in a dwarf star.
No, it's actually made from iron material that is
Moogle!
Iron material.
Talk to the Moogle.
iron-like material. That's what I meant. Iron-like material from dwarf stars.
But iron,
All
no matter
iron
how,
in any
no matter
uni-
what iron
in
is
the
like,
entire universe is-
Iron-like, not iron.
but iron-like is the description of iron-like means that it is like iron, which
Meaning
means that it can be
that it
iron.
that it can
Lightning.
conduct like iron.
It doesn't mean that it can conduct. It means that it has properties more than one
Yes,
of iron.
properties, meaning it's not iron.
Any material could be.
Well, that's
like
because
could
it's
do
generated
that.
by
The
the
reason why
power
they
of it,
specifically
not-
state iron-like is because it is supposed to dictate the kind of metal.
The
that it
reason
is.
they say
Thank you.
iron-like
Yeah.
is because it looks like iron
Hey,
and
back-
has some properties like iron.
Backburner 8. Why do you
But-
keep changing your name, bro?
because he likes
Did you change it
If
from
it's-
what it was
it's
back to
heavier than-
Backburner and
Mjolnir is
Backburner
forged
was
by
taken
Dwarven
now?
blacksmith is composed of the fictional Asgardian metal Uru.
Uru. What is
Thunder?
Uru?
Yes.
That'll be the
You said
dictation.
lightning.
What is Uru?
It's
Hold
the
on.
same thing.
How many?
Might as well stock up on 4. Because if it's not Thunder that mixes with it, then it's Thundera. If that's not it, then it's Thundaga.
It's definitely
which
not
you need-
Thundaga.
Yeah, I know.
Point is,
This way we're just covering our bases to get up to...
You get to.
We just need to grind that up, so... Or
isn't the easiest way to grind
Just
to
equip.
just equipping it and then fighting with it.
I don't want.
If you don't have to grind, just equip it and just play.
Yeah,
Select the crowns, because they're already max level. Cats.
Another version of the hammer's origin is presented in the second volume of the title Thor, in which Odin orders the Dwarven blacksmith Eitri, Brock, and
all of
Buri
them?
forge
Yes.
Mjolnir using the core of a star. The movie uses this origin as well. There's multiple origins.
That's the wonders of multiverse.
Yeah.
I really despise multiverse.
Happy Christmas.
Huh?
It's weird saying that.
Oh, British.
What?
British people say happy Christmas.
You could just be American and just happy with American.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Don't region profile Backburner.
Don't assume his nationality.
There
How do
was
I go
there,
to pick
there
this
there's
back?
2 up there. There you go.
Nailed it.
Thunder.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. Thunder's not the greatest one to use on creatures.
Just
Well, how am I going to level it up then?
you don't need to
You
use
don't
them
need
to
to use
level it up.
It just levels up as
You
you
just
have
need
it.
to have it. It's like party XP. You don't need them around you for them to gain experience.
No,
You
you
don't-
need them
no, no.
around you. You just need to not use them. You just don't need to use them.
I
That's the correct phrasing.
Where are you going?
Where you going?
Do I just have to keep
Yes.
and
Yeah,
not
just go keep attacking.
Yeah.
two?
No,
No,
just go
there's
to the
more
area.
there. Just explore. It's an open world.
No, it's not.
It-
It's an open world like Borderlands.
Borderlands is actually kind of weird. It has a couple of really big areas.
It has a few.
Uru
really big
is
areas.
non-sparking and is a highly immalleable metal, often requiring extreme methods to forge it. For example, the heart of a star or an enchanted forge. Albeit very difficult to forge, weapons and items built with Uru, especially enchanted ones, are
Attack
resistant to
that.
most damage. So yes, it was forged in a star.
If you go by
Not
one.
necessarily from a star. property Uru are discovered by Tony Stark, who's a snapshot finding magic. Uru is not only easy to enchant, but also absorbs magic and makes fun, redirecting and enhancing natural attributes of its wielder. Suit of Iron Man armor fueled by Uru is able to channel full blast of lightning from Mjolnir into Overforce, which will blast from its unit.
Isn't that his fucking like
chest beam
liquid?
Huh?
No, I'm saying the armor that has Uru in it. Isn't that like the sentient armor?
I don't think so. So I don't fully know. I don't have.
Are you thinking of
his liquid armor that's inside him at all times?
Oh, the micro.
Yeah.
Microbot one.
No, that was
No.
That was something from one of his weapons that inside of him. That's like.
No, it's his
No.
ultimate suit.
his ultimate suit is something that he can literally just like store.
It's like an alien tech.
Uru
Yeah.
is used as a Pokemon on several characters, including Mjolnir, Odin Spirit Gungnir, Beta Ray Bill's weapon Stormbreaker, Cannon Mace Thunderstrike,
Now
Red
go jump in
Barbells,
that spray of water.
Warhammer, Body of Uruk the Unstoppable,
And
Bell
go
Sword,
towards the
Vidar
left.
Staff, Four-Buster Suit, built by Stark on the design of
Really,
Blue
the
Power
Four-Buster suit has it?
Not a lot.
Captain America's shield reconstructed after its destruction by the Serpent.
I don't know why, but the reason why I actually was
Thor's black
surprised by
blue
that.
prosthetic weapon.
The reason why I was actually surprised by that was actually because I accidentally heard that it's Hulkbuster, not Thorbuster. I heard Hulkbuster, and I was like, wait a minute, Hulkbuster? I thought that was just a really big suit of armor
You know,
with like a lot of pillows in it.
Hulkbuster was made with
World
it's super.
Buster, wasn't it?
It's
World?
super past. It's super padded, so that it basically
Cushions
has
the move
shock absorption.
to stop Hulk from punching his face in.
I haven't seen in the comics. Does it act like how it does in the movie where he's inside another suit in it, or no?
He can be. It's a really
Okay.
big suit.
It's
Alright.
gigantic. It's meant to literally hold down the Hulk and put him back to sleep.
Go sleep, go sleep.
Yeah, go
Where-
sleep,
where
go
are
sleep,
you
go
going?
sleep.
Yeah.
You can't use that to get out of Hulk.
No.
It's shiny.
You can go over there, but
That was one of my favorite things from that
I'll
movie.
get
Where
the
he's just like,
shiny
go sleep,
later.
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
Yeah, my favorite is when he hits the Hulk and the Hulk looks at him and he goes, "I'm sorry,"
What are you doing?
and then gets launched
Jump over
halfway
there.
across the city.
Or like,
Or that.
when, I like also like the thing between Thor and Hulk where they're like busting down the buildings and stuff. They're just like taking a break and then Hulk's just like.
No, my favorite is I'm a god compared to you puny weaklings, and then he puny human, a puny god. And that was pretty much the point that you realized Hulk could beat up a god.
Yeah.
Hulk can actually beat up almost any character in the universe.
But he's so
Solo.
The worst part is, well, it's not the worst part. The best
Thing
part
is,
and the part that
Hulk
actually
is
makes him-
actually a very strategic-minded character. It's never shown, but if you actually pay attention to what he does,
Yeah.
he does everything for a reason.
Hulk is not strategic minded. Bruce Banner is. Bruce Banner is still within Hulk, talking to Hulk as Hulk is
basically
Not
like
in the early days.
basically like the conscience of Creed.
But no, because Hulk is absolutely basically
animal.
just an absent-minded animal.
The final version of Hulk, Bruce Banner's in complete control. He
Yeah.
cannot return back to Banner.
Well,
Yeah.
at that point, he might as well be Banner because Banner.
He's
is the
just
one.
Banner in Hulk's body.
Yeah,
That
but that's not exactly the same as the Hulk. The entire point of the Hulk was this
no,
man
that's,
versus
that's
beast
not there
fight.
anymore, though. Yeah,
That's what.
that was great.
It's
Hulk.
basically a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing. The only problem is that Mr. Hyde is literally a green behemoth that can throw a skyscraper halfway across the world. Uh-oh. Balloonra.
You know, you would add a lot more context to the conversation if you actually talked loud enough for everybody to hear.
But no, the whole thing about Bruce and the Hulk is they hate
I've been
each other.
playing DDD.
Yeah, Banner hates the destructive power of the
Oh.
Hulk, and the Hulk hates the hates the cautious nature.
Yeah, see,
that
that's how I
Banner-
played the whole damn game, is Balloonra. It's such a broken thing. Not even worth it to get Balloon God.
How do you like Balloonra but hate the large barrel bombs?
That's actually a fair point.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
being a hypocrite.
Because it's just because combat in 3Ds. If you're not using slow motion, it's
The combat in
slow.
3Ds is just like every other game. It actually is. It really is.
The slow motion makes it.
You only think it's slow because of flow motion.
Yeah, true. Probably true. But flow motion is there, so I like the fast pace of it.
Like slow motion, you cannot lie.
Yeah.
Can't go through there.
Slow
It's
motion for me.
invisible.
It's so stupid that it's there.
Slow
But
motion
it
for
is.
me. Slow motion for
Those
me.
other ones you can't deny.
Don't go in the water.
When Aqua walks in with a...
Keep walking. Ignore those things.
Aqua
These things are
walks in with a
assholes.
Keyblade.
At first you weren't, but you moved.
No, he moved. And then you
Yeah.
followed. It just happened to be behind.
Yay! Level tree.
So you accidentally hit one back and it killed the big balloon.
Thunders are now maxed out, so leave the range of these enemies.
Just walk backwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should be out of the range at the doorway there.
Why is there an invisible wall
There you
there?
go. Because they didn't have flowing maps like they're going to in 3.
just press
Now
start.
pause. Meld.
I thought they had.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Also, did you
Oh,
get
yeah.
another dodge roll?
It replaces dodge roll.
You need to have another dodge roll. If you have only one dodge roll, you can't use the dodge roll to combine. Basically, the creators made it so that you can't just not have your basic abilities.
Stupid shit.
I actually like that.
Because you can make
I always
mistakes
have
sometimes.
I have a really bad habit of sometimes just going into that really dumbed down
The
state
thing
of
is, it's better in every way. You go farther, your immunity frames are longer, and you hurt things.
Yes, but what if you accidentally forget to equip it or something? Like, happens to gamers sometimes when you're just not paying attention.
Yeah.
You just don't have that ability.
Blah.
You're fucked.
Blah.
Locking.
Yeah, that's actually in any of the Warriors games. If we like the weapons, we'll make sure to lock them so we don't accidentally sell them in our selling.
You would never have that issue if you played Warriors Rochi 3 Ultimate. Wait, is it 3 Ultimate?
Okay, so it's Thundera. Anyway,
Anyways, whatever the version of 3 is for PS4. Because you come across so many copies of it.
We have 9
Well,
shimmers.
we get plenty of copies. The problem is that we don't get many good copies.
But no, they're so fucking common. You can even buy them.
Well, you can buy anything if you have
can't buy
enough
them
money.
in
Yeah.
Warriors.
In most Warriors games, you can't buy them. You just have to find them. And the maximum version you have to find from doing specific requirements to specific mission.
The amiibos help with that immensely.
Really?
The amiibos will sometimes drop high level items.
I'm just grinding Thundera.
But no,
out there, that's all.
in Warriors Orochi 3,
Oh, I will.
basically you have to you have to do this set of circumstances and to get it. And it's not
You
worth
should-
it.
Like, one of these days is...
No, it's not worth it because you can literally just create a better weapon than that thing.
Oh yeah.
You can forward weapons.
With Hyrule and Fire Emblem Warriors, it's you get the best stuff,
And then...
the best that you can get is S rank level
Oh,
5.
he's already exploding.
That's usually how it works. It's like a 5-star weapon is the best.
But it's like in Hyrule Warriors, there was 3 different weapons that you could pick out of each category, and they had a beginner, intermediate, and the strong, like the weakest, the middle, and the strongest. And then that ranked up from 0 stars to 5 star.
Okay.
In Fire Emblem Warriors, it works the same way. It basically works like Fire Emblem does, where there's E through S, and then the 0 to 5 stars.
No, the Hyrule one, of course, those both make sense to me. I played Fire Emblem, I played Warriors games before. The Hyrule one is actually closer to how most Warriors games works.
Well, the reason why Fire Emblems is the way it is
Because it has a
of Fire
preset,
Emblems.
yeah,
It has its
lore
own
and
set of
reality.
stuff.
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
I would like an description of Avengers, the first movie, where Bruce Banner calmly turns himself into the Hulk because he's being this close to his ankle and keeping it at the surface of the Hulk.
The
Well,
reason
I mean,
why
any
he
person.
turned into Hulk on the helicarrier is because Banner got seriously injured.
And he got mad, but I'm not talking about that.
He's talking about when he specifically goes, and that's the secret. I'm always mad. I'm always angry, and then he turns around, turns into a Hulk, and beats up them.
Getting closer to Hulk.
It probably means that he is getting closer to the Hulk. He's at,
He's
or
been
at
the
least
Hulk for a number of like.
it's. I think it's where his morality lies. He's not willing to let the Hulk out, even though he is always angered about everything.
Okay, to go along with this, Planet Hulk is technically Thor Ragnarok. Planet Hulk is very far in the timeline of Hulk, so the Avengers isn't that long before Thor Ragnarok. So at that
Well,
point,
that's why
Bruce
the movie
Banner,
universe is actually so close together with Thor Ragnarok.
Bruce Banner has actually been Hulk canonically in this universe, if it follows the same timeline, for quite some time. So it makes sense that he would be able to do that.
I mean, he has to also hide it from the world while also being able to use it at a moment's notice.
They do also say in the Avengers movie that he's been running from S.H.I.E.L.D. for a very long time.
Yep.
Neither of us have really played it or have heard of that one, Burner. Well, at least Steel and I.
I actually have not touched that one. So.
That's my only issue with some of the moves.
The thing that Steel and I are looking forward to constantly is coming up PS4.
I heard it's gonna be awful. I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Worst thing ever.
Hey, finally.
Totally don't have the deluxe edition pre-ordered because.
Details.
Counter Rush. Huh?
Did you just get a counter rush from that? Oh no, you got it from the chest. I was like, did you get it from the fucking monster? What the hell?
Fuck!
Hell
You should have swung.
I should have, but I thought I had enough. But...
Hell yeah.
Never.
Right.
You're just.
We're going there.
Now the Super Smash Bros. Announcer just came on and just went, hell yeah.
Yeah, this
You
one
can't just
is.
bounce on it.
No, you can't. There we go.
For the sticker album. Show the sticker album.
That's how Ventus flies.
He's also the only one that does get glide, so.
There's apparently a sticker album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get items from putting down stickers. Go over in the right spots to get more points.
No, we're joking.
No.
We're joking. Nobody's more excited for Monster Hunter World than I am. Yes.
Are you guys ready to play
Literally
Sticker
been out and
Simulator?
bought 4.
Oh
Because
god,
we
that's
were
right,
waiting
he does
for
this one.
I've played every Monster Hunter game.
We didn't have the ability to play every manga.
Sticker simulator, alright.
Wait, so we are gonna arrange a fucking scrapbook, but we won't
Yes.
play the freaking board game?
Yep. Where is your 7 points? Come on!
What are you talking about? It's on the stage.
There it is.
It's right there. See? Gosh, I can't believe you were so foolish that you didn't know.
You fool!
That one should be in the
That's
air
6.
somewhere. That's
Oh,
actually
sorry, that's
5.
5. Sorry, that was my bad.
That's 6. 7 plus 6 equals 12.
For some reason, my brain...
It should be in the sky somewhere. Welcome. That one's closer to the bottom of the stage.
Oh, isn't it probably over to the right where Duke...
It might be on the scaffolding or something. Where the fuck that's called, the arch. There you go.
There. Wall Spring Crystal. Yay.
Fancy.
I had to do that for every character.
Yay.
It takes 5 minutes.
Oh, trust me, when you're on that last sticker, it takes fucking forever to find it.
Took me 5 minutes for each character.
Aquas was the worst. I got everything perfect. Worth.
It sounded like you were trying to say worth and worst
Is
at the
it
same
supposed to
time.
be
Like you
the-
weren't actually
the
sure if you
hurrah?
were happy or sad about it.
It's supposed to be the happy yay scene.
Backburner. Backburner? If you look at any of our logs, by any of our, I mean only mine.
Well, mine's there too.
Did you stream?
I streamed
I did not
the
stream.
first time I played with you guys.
If you look at my backlog, we did 3 streams of it.
On the fails at 11.
That was so fucking close.
By the way,
Oh,
Still love the Rathalos fight.
God, yes!
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the Rathalos fight better than the Diablos fight.
The Rathalos was harder only because he flew.
We almost killed a second creature after Diablos.
I actually...
Sorry.
The reason why I like...
I've been super sick. Like,
the entire reason why I like Rathalos is because of the fact that it's not something... He doesn't have 3 spaces that he goes to. He actually has, like... Well, granted, he has 3 or 4, but they're not right next to each other. You actually have to traverse to get them.
Or fast travel.
That's any flying creature, basically.
I know, and that's what I like about it.
I don't. Flying creatures are just a hassle. They are.
I like the extra...
Yeah. We're gonna try and finish it in part 4.
Oh, what?
What?
Heist.
Yeah, I don't think
I mean, we're probably not going to, but we're gonna try.
Speaking of, when does Ace get back?
29, it's not 11.
I was about to say, he's gonna get back here tomorrow. Should be.
Oh, Friday.
Thursday.
Friday is this one.
It's Thursday.
No, it's...
No, the 29th is Friday.
It's Thursday!
The 28th!
Tomorrow, he will get back!
Yeah, it's the 29th. We weren't saying you were wrong. We were just saying the 29th is Friday.
You were actually, because I was saying, so he gets back tomorrow, and he's like, no, the 29th.
No, he didn't realize it changed to midnight.
Yeah, I've been grinding for selling. We might as well do the balance. We're gonna be here for like 5 minutes, that's it.
Look, it's here.
If we can't beat it in one pass, then I'll just grind off stream. And then we'll shred.
No!
Yes!
Hit this, Jack.
Fuck nuggets!
That's all.
Oh well.
Fuck you.
We should be able to beat it. He's not as hard as Ventus. He's not as hard on Ventus. What I said.
We heard he's not as hard as Ventus.
Yeah.
No, he's not as hard on Ventus because Terra's combos are slower.
I mean, it would make sense, but the way you phrased it just made it sound different.
The only reason this guy's that hard.
Holy fucking shit!
The only reason this guy's that hard as Terra is because your combos are really slow and you get stuck in combos and fucking murders you.
Yeah, but Ben is squishy.
They all take the same amount of damage.
Nah, let's be real here. Terra's a tank. He's a beast.
Not though. He takes the same amount of
He's a
damage.
fucking tank. He survived a lot better than Ventus did there.
I think the only one who actually has lower defense is Upper.
I think that Terra took the shield.
That is the choices. Ben took the sword. Terra's the shield. Aqua is the fucking wand.
Yeah.
You know, it's really weird that they've really sold us on these archetypes of one of the trio has speed, the other has power, and the other has magic. Yet the choices are defense, attack, or magic.
Well, I mean, it's one of those situations that a very common thing about speed, defense, and magic, or attack, defense, and magic is that you want to be fast to attack. You want to God, I lost my grip.
Keep attacking legs. Keep attacking
Oh,
legs.
the legs?
Yeah, the head will stop taking damage.
Then it just becomes a barrier game of breaking together things.
Oh, that's
It's
Would you
lock on his stuff.
do it? There you are.
One shot.
There's your one-shot boss.
Fucking Krillin right there. That's my Yamcha impression. Could be better. Who asked you? It's an even more veiled reference than
Fireball.
it was his charge.
Literally, everything.
It was the fireballs as they were coming down.
Holy shit! 'Cause that I didn't realize the fact that
She got hit like 4 or 5 of them at once.
Yeah,
so.
she literally got insta-gifted by him.
It was
That was complete bullshit on the game's part.
God damn it.
I'm fairly certain it was fireballs and then you could charge. So,
Point being is
kind of
that it
fucked.
happened so quickly that she had no time to actually react.
Yeah. It's this one. Fuck. You might as well just shot lock him. Hang in place though.
Oh, you just hit.
You gotta hit X when you.
Oh, shit, yeah, don't worry, I'm still gonna. This is like the first stream I've actually been able to do it.
Okay,
Do it.
okay.
You have to be on.
There you go. There's the guy.
Shit.
You're a son.
It is. I see that. Ryle's second boss!
Ryle MVP of the stream.
Yeah.
Ben, now! Come on!
Which?
Ben actually has his keyblade out on the proper way.
Like he's holding it out, right?
Yeah, and he flipped it around after that.
It's
He
probably
came down
the-
like this.
It's probably because the way that Tara showed him the move, it was hold it outright so that you could actually do an overhand swing instead of being dumb and trying to slice up.
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said
Passes to Disney Town!
He said to take.
To be fair, the whole thing about holding it backwards is with lighter weapons.
You mean us?
You should fight more like you're fighting with your hands than with a weapon because it's quicker.
Listen to me, Ven.
Holding it backwards, you're not going to want to punch a person.
It's okay.
No, you use the extension of the punch.
Yes,
you don't actually use
you
your
punch to the
knuckle.
left of them and your blade hits them.
I mean, still, it's kind of... The point is that it's not...
It's an intelligent fighting style with lighter weapons.
But the problem is that for an overhead swing, which is meant to designate power, it is better to have it outright.
Yeah.
No way.
That particular overhead
Wanna
swing.
go with you guys.
And then you switch it back to the way you usually fight.
We have a dangerous task ahead of us.
I'm just not a
I
fan
don't
of...
want you to
like,
get hurt.
very few
And what is
weapons
this
that I've seen
dangerous task,
do
Tara?
like having captive.
It doesn't sound like what the
Because
master
to me,
told you
it just
to do.
seems like you're putting more
It
risk
might be a
because
different
you
route, but I'm
expose
fighting
yourself
darkness.
much greater.
To be fair, in Ventus' situation, because he's not
I've been to the
strong,
same
he's
world
quick,
as you, and
doing an
seen
overhead
what you've
smash instead of falling downwards and doing the slash as he
shouldn't put
passes
yourself
by,
so close
probably
to
not much more
darkness.
damage. Because he's not strong. He just has speed.
He may not be
You mean you've
strong,
been
but an
spying on me?
overhead swing feels stronger
Is that
than,
what he
than
said to
holding
do?
your fist down.
Yeah,
The master's
stronger,
orders.
not necessarily that much.
But it is
And it
still
wouldn't be him
stronger.
just holding it down, he would swing as he passes.
But even then, that just leads to the risk of missing or glancing off. It's a
That's
lot
a good
easier to
target.
glance off when you're
I'm on
holding
my
it
own
at an
now.
off angle
All
rather
right.
than directly on it.
Tara,
It's not really
please,
holding it at an
listen.
off angle.
Look,
He's
we
just
already
swinging it
went through this in the last stream.
Really?
Tara is
Just
Anakin.
worried.
Okay.
He is.
He's just in a terrible mood.
Already had this.
So now you know the truth. But the master
Ha!
loves Tara. And you know
Ha
that too.
ha ha ha
I
ha!
just
Hang on,
that's
hang on.
terrible.
I have the perfect thing for this. 1 second here.
He's got a thing.
Edited. Where is it? I even titled it The Laugh. Where is it? Oh my god.
I hope he can't find it.
I love how this is getting so hyped up now, and that.
And it's playing on the stream too, which is perfectly fine.
You're so proud of that.
I am!
Alright.
Context. That is Titus's fake laugh from Final Fantasy X.
Titties. Fake laugh.
Titus.
Titties.
It's not a T. Is it a T? Is it really T-I-T-U-S?
I might just come back to save.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Titus.
I'm just going back to save, right?
Titus. If you're gonna say it right,
Titus.
if you're gonna say it incorrectly, at least use the correct word, the correct letters.
I might just go back to save now.
Titties.
Yeah.
Titus.
Titties.
I'm going back to save
Titus.
because nobody's answering me.
It's always good to save.
I'm a save spammer in Skyrim.
Save scum! You save that scum like Incha saves the pond scum.
Go, man! Anytime her name will come up, I have to make that joke. I have to. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds so closely to Inuyasha.
Is he getting back early Friday?
Late. 11 o'clock.
Plus, we have a Steel has an office Christmas party.
I don't care about what you guys are doing. We just do what I do.
Rude. Without your DM.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I am thinking about temporarily closing this one down and coming up and.
It's a temporary.
It's not gone. It's just
on hiatus.
Even if he does, our characters will live on in my campaign because my campaign is going to be basically the main characters of the campaign are going to be in my world, but not the same.
All right,
take it out.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching part 2 of Ventus. Yeah.
Technically, it's part 1 because last time was part 2 of Terra.
But technically it was
part 1 of Ventus.
Yeah.
I named the stream part 2 now.
So, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been FaE on the Couch. Good night.
Bye. Bye. Bye.